Oops, I closed the game out because I was getting mad at it. You know, there are games in this world that are friendly to alt-tabbing and some that are unfriendly to it. Project Zomboid is in the latter camp. And it can get really feisty with you when you're trying to mess with your settings in the background and whatever. And but don't worry, it'll definitely minimize for you if there's a swarm coming for you and some dumb Windows message comes up. It'll definitely kill you in those circumstances, so fear not.
Huh.
Testing. Oh, okay, cool. My mic's working still. Huh, what? What's going on over there?
Nothing. Just bad at chatting.
Oh yeah, I need to go to my stream manager while we're waiting for that to load, so we can see all of the beautiful people who are chatting with us. Somebody took Axelrod Gunnarsson, huh? You had to use a 0?
I know, I was really upset.
But that doesn't happen too often.
I'm gonna have to buy it from him.
I'm prepared to offer you several $1 million for your Discord. Or
It actually,
Twitch.
so like it's an old Magic card, right?
Right.
I told you that.
Mhm.
And it used to be like super obscure and it wasn't an issue, and then they reprinted it. And so now it's getting hard to find that username.
And now you'd have to explain that you knew it back before it was cool.
Yeah, exactly. Like my Instagram has 2 zeros.
Gunner soon. Or is
Well,
it the first Axelrod? The first
yeah,
one,
the rod and the sun.
Yeah. It's funnier my way though. Oh, my soda stream is all blocked up.
Oh no! How do you fix that?
I hate that so much. Yeah, same way you'd fix anything that's blocked, just ram a screwdriver on through it, and you're good to go.
Really?
But
That's
yeah,
how you fix a soda stream.
it sure is.
Good to know.
All right, here
Good to
we
know.
are. Connect when you are ready. We are here in our lovely base. Oh, I think I was playing around with the extendo stock. I think I should extend the stock when I'm out in the parking lot killing stuff, and I should have it folded when we go indoors, probably.
What does folding it do for you? Reduce encumbrance?
Mm.
This is just for role-playing reasons.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, in theory, it should give you a steadier shot when you're outside and you have more room for it. But
Right.
it would, I don't know, it should like lower the time to bring it up to your chest level.
I know that's what the improved sights do.
Really? Oh, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
which makes those things pretty much gold. Put them on any gun, and they go on every gun too. Which is cool.
Really?
Yeah, improved sights, or maybe it's improved iron sights or something like that.
Well, let me go see if they fit on a shotgun. That'd be kind of well, maybe it's a sling for long arms that does that, because I think the sling does that too. Or does that just reduce encumbrance? I don't remember now.
Yeah, I think the sling reduces encumbrance.
Let's go see here. I'm gonna see if I can find some improved iron sights.
If you don't see the pieces on the shelf,
They'll
look
be on the
some of
guns.
the guns,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I know I've definitely installed them on more than one rifle.
Huh. Imagine that. What do we got here? Nothing on these. Aha! Improved iron sights on a really rough M9.
There's a bowl of soup on the table for you.
Oh, thank you kindly. I think I gotta turn the Discman down a tiny bit after all that. Come on! There we go. Okay, great. Now, can I upgrade sights? Oh, I can. Cruise aiming speeds. Look at that. I can do that on the Spaz. Wow.
Oh hey, I just realized I don't have any Zomboid audio.
Oh, well, that's not ideal.
Yeah, let me see if I can figure that out for a second.
Did your character go deaf, perhaps?
I don't think so. It's not even making like the clicking noises when I would.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool now that... Is she a minute faster? It's hard to tell. But it looks cool as heck, so there's that. Let's see what other bits we have over here. Oh, right. Is this M9 in rough shape? No, it's in good shape. The spaz is not in ideal condition here. Let's see. What's rough? Let's go ahead and unload it entirely. And then you rack it. Now. Oh, upgrades must be removed. Oh, jeez. Okay. Remove the improved iron sights. Remove the sling. Remove the shell holder. Okay. Now. Disassemble. Okay, we have a shotgun barrel. And the shotgun receiver. That's the part that's in rough shape. Okay. Repair shotgun receiver. Component shotgun forend.
Hey,
Okay, shotgun forend. Okay, so it's the shotgun receiver still? Does the receiver have any more bits on it?
good thing it was raining, or else I might not have figured that out for a while.
Oh yeah. Good point. Fast 12 shotgun receiver. This one in perfect condition. Oh, this one's in worse condition. Can I use this to fix the other one? No, I can't. Small metal sheet would require all the propane torches and stuff. Chance of success would be 5%. Using scrap metal, my chances of success would be 65%. Chance to do 7% repairs. Terrible. Duct tape would be 100% chance to repair 75%? That's crazy. Why? Oh, because that goes up with an aiming ability, apparently. So weird. So apparently duct tape is one of the better things you can use. Duct tape is as effective as gun cleaning kits at this level of aiming.
Really?
Yup. That's just utterly stupid, but from now on, let's store all the duct tape in the gun room.
I need to put some duct tape on my MP5.
Yeah, you should apparently. And normally I'd have been like, what, are you crazy? Why would you do that? But now, makes sense.
Do I need any kind of skill to do that, or
Aiming skill.
aiming? Okay. What's your aiming level?
9 and change,
Okay.
almost 10.
Okay. Mine's 9 and a little tiny bit.
So yeah, yours would probably be about the same. I put this little baggie next to the accessories shelf because you need to put it back there. It's your fault that it won't work.
If it wasn't for me, we would need another shelf.
Mm-hmm.
And why was there a baggie on the shelf?
It wasn't a baggie, that's just the icon for gun parts.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. Because this just came from a mod, and the guy was like, well, rather than design like 100 different receivers, I'm just gonna put them in a baggie, I guess.
Okay.
Assemble with the shotgun barrel. Now all nice and cleaned. Assemble the shotgun for it and into... What? It broke? It broke when I tried to assemble it.
What?
Yeah, I guess.
What'd you do?
I broke the spaz.
Butter Butterfingers.
I did not know that was possible, but I guess there's a chance to just completely break the whole dang thing when you put it back together. Wait, oh wait, hold on. The individual parts are fine though. Did I just do it wrong? Hold on. Install into... Oh, wait, no, forend first. Install shotgun forend. Assemble onto receiver. Oh, there we go. I just assembled it wrong, I guess. I guess that's a thing you can do. Anyway, that's fun. Did we have a fiberglass? No, the choke tube is not going to be better. We figured that out already. No, should be. Put a scope on a shotgun. Why would you want to? Okay, so there's no fiberglass stocks. Oh yeah, there's one right here. Okay, let's see. Say that doesn't work. Spaz. M500, M590, blah 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 blah. Rifle, sniper rifle. Okay, never mind. That doesn't fit. Need not apply. Upgrade. Shell holder. Upgrade sights. Attach sling. Wonderful. Alright. Shotgun's in great shape now. Ready to go. M9 is in great shape now. Ready to go. Katana's still in great shape. Got a bunch of ammo and stuff. Oh, actually, I don't have any M9. But I'll finish unloading stuff, because I'm sure we have like 5 vehicles that need unloading first. And then what was the adventure we were supposed to go on that we got distracted from last time?
We never found any jars.
Jars.
That's what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm, that's one.
Let me make sure that we were looking in the right spot, I guess.
Good call.
But I thought it was supermarkets.
Oh, rotten melted ice cream. Boo. Is there anything sadder? What's my hand axe doing for your health? Oh, absolutely horrible.
I guess you can check hardware stores also.
For jars? Okay.
And kitchen counters.
Alright, so the Elko and little trailer are all set.
Oh, rural supply stores.
Ah,
Not hardware
now
stores.
that sounds legit.
And I don't think there's many of those.
Yeah, see where the nearest one of those bad boys is. Let's hit one of those up.
I feel like it's the one in Ekron, and we've hit it already.
Oh, there's just the one.
I can't think of any others.
Does the fancy map speak of any others?
That's what I'm looking at now, but... Okay, there's maybe one in Louisville.
Okay.
If a farming shop counts.
That should. It sounds tangentially related. Possibly even more than tangentially. Ooh, there's 2 generators in the back of this blue truck. That's neat. Did you have a movie on? Or is that just the TV still on?
I wasn't playing anything.
Okay. Did need something for my boredom earlier, but it seems I'm fine now. Your soup has saved the day. Chug this beer though anyway, because I found it rolling around in the back of the truck, so I figured, you know. Found it. Go drop off this M14 that I found. Okay. Plonk on the table.
Okay, yeah, I think it's just the one in Louisville. And the one in Akron, but we've been there already.
Right. Okay, that means I'm gonna have to load up a lot of 9mm ammo. Because we're gonna be in the danger zone.
I'm also gonna try to fix this MP5, I think.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm sure that thing's getting a bit rough after the last couple of adventures. The jamming up on you a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Annoying.
You said duct tape?
Yeah. Well, there's also a whole bunch of gun cleaning kits too. I don't know if it'll be exactly the same for you as it is for me, but we have a bunch of those, so take a look, compare the two. Stand by this edge of the southern edge of the first shelf when you do it, because then you can just pull straight from the shelf. Gun cleaning kits. Are we like low on 9mm, or is it just my imagination?
I don't think so.
I don't see. Now I'm gonna check again. I don't see any. Oh wait. Okay, here's 10 more boxes. Okay. But for all I know, that's it.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't either. Yeah, take a look for 9mm when you get a chance. 'Cause hopefully I'm just insane.
I can't repair this.
Okay, let me see it.
Do I need to remove it from my back first?
Oh yeah. Put it in your bag. You got to unload it or take the mag out, rack it, take all the upgrades off of it. Then you can disassemble it and look at the condition of each individual part. Yeah, it's a little tedious, but it makes sense.
Screwdriver. Do we have one down here?
No. Well, maybe, actually. I don't know. I didn't look. I just always keep one on me. Because I'm not a putz.
Darn it.
Yeah.
Where would I even find a screwdriver?
Probably up by the tools and stuff. Maybe over here somewhere. Just keep one on your belt. Come on. Gotta be one up here somewhere. I'm gonna take mine and then we're gonna wander off and I'm never gonna see it.
I might need it.
I know, I'll give it to you if you can't find it. Fun. Just check over my personal other stash over here. Ah! Here's one. Okay. You get the blue one, I got the red one. assume I'm gonna have a lot of empty mags. I don't quite remember where I left this character off. But I do know she's an... Oh, never mind. I guess everything was pretty much full.
Okay, I still can't do it. It doesn't have a mag, there's no bullets in it, and there's no upgrades.
Not even the iron sights, so hold on, let me see. Upgrade, remove... Yeah, remove it from back first.
Oh.
The screwdriver.
Oh, there is still an upgrade. My bad. I was dumb.
Hold on. Remove upgrade laser. It didn't do it.
I just did that.
Yeah, I thought so too. Oh, okay, hold on. Huh. There should be a way of taking it apart. The screwdriver is not in your backpack, right? It's in your main inventory?
Yep.
Yep, there it is, okay. And you right click the gun, attach upgrade, sights, put in container, favorite, couple of hits, switch fire mode. Insert magazine. Why is it red? No magazine found, okay. What's it say needs?
An MP5 submachine gun or a gun cleaning kit.
Put a gun cleaning kit in your inventory then. I guess that gun doesn't break down. And you can't use tape for yours.
Yeah, that did it.
Yeah. Huh. Okay. The Spaz breaks down, so I can use any old shotgun barrel to fix it, but the Spaz 12 receiver is what makes it, you know, what it is. The same applies to most of the other guns I've messed with, but I haven't messed with the MP5, so that's interesting. On the bright side, that makes it easier to get to 100. You just clean it a bunch and then you should be good. You don't have to like rip it into a million pieces and then repair like 3 items 5% each to get it, you know, cumulatively up like 3%.
Right.
Check out all the 9mm down there. If you ask me, the game just got officially scary.
Oh, I see. Yeah, not a lot of 9mm. That sucks.
Yeah, right?
Because I feel like that means I'm not using this MP5.
I have a couple of boxes on me. I can give you a couple. I was hoping you'd find more.
Are all the trucks and trailers unloaded?
I don't know about all of them. I'm gonna do a sweep in a bit. I was just washing myself in the sink. Like a cool gal.
Because I might just switch weapons.
Did I hook up the sink to the barrels? I feel like I did.
I don't recall.
Yeah, you may want to switch and then I'll just shoot off the rest of it in the pistol. Or, yeah, because it looks like we're going revolvers as side pieces. Well, I don't know what your main piece is.
I have a deagle and a revolver. They
Okay,
both shoot 44.
44 deagle. Okay, that was a 45. Okay. I don't know how they figure out what these deagles are supposed to shoot, but at least it's a big round. I'll figure something else out. Maybe I even go 38 special since I'm very kung fu-like anyway. I can use a low power round now. But this will be the last few hurrahs with the M9, I guess. I'll go find us a good car and sweep the trunks. And that patrol truck has been fixed so many times, it's hilarious. That thing has been an absolute basket case and has been brought back to life at least 4 times now.
Nice.
I love it. We should take that up to Kentucky with us. That's why we fix it.
Sounds good.
Oh, okay. The trailers were not all empty, but the last one's just full of a few VHS tapes, a Western piano, and a sledgehammer.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah. And a jukebox. So that's all stuff for our penthouse, I guess. Well, I'll pull the tapes out and stuff them in the box, though. So that, in theory, means we've shot almost every 9mm round on the map that's not in, like, a player house.
Yeah, or like a cop car, maybe. I don't know. Did we hit every single police station? I don't know.
I don't know.
That's where
Oh,
most
I
of
think
it
we
comes
hit
from.
most of the gun shops, maybe not every police station.
Yeah.
Did we fully empty the big one in Kentucky with this crew, or did we just sort of leave it halfway?
I don't remember if we took everything. It's a lot of stuff.
I don't know. Well, we shoot a lot of rounds. Let's see, how's this white truck? Is this thing still in really good shape? Everything except for the driver's seat and the other front seat and the gas tank is in bad shape. That's okay. Engine and all that fun stuff's in great shape. Ooh.
What are you shooting at, buddy?
I didn't do nothing.
Calm down.
I promise. Alright, I got us a chariot all hooked up whenever you're ready. Should probably take a few more bowls of food.
Yeah, I feel like I should cook some more before we bounce. I'm still doing gun stuff.
Gun stuff.
Putting a laser on my deagle.
Ooh, that's some like Terminator stuff.
Yep, I got a laser deagle.
Uzi 9mm. Plasma rifle in the 23 watt range. Just what you see here, pal.
Seven boxes of 762.
That's all we have left?
No, we have way more than that.
Oh,
I just don't wanna bring them all with me.
okay. Yeah, those rounds are heavy. Oh my god, what are you carrying?
An SKS rifle.
That thing is decked out.
It has more upgrades than I've ever put on anything.
Nice. Next thing I'm gonna mess with is my Car 15 Delta assault rifle, which uses the 5.56, I guess.
We have a lot of that.
Excellent.
I'm gonna put your screwdriver back.
Okay,
Over
yeah,
here?
it was on the shelf, yeah, by the deer head.
On the shelf by the deer head.
Like, I mean, I just put it on there like the regular way. I didn't rest it on.
Oh, gotcha. Weird.
I mean, it's where it was if you want to put it exactly back. What is all this crap on the floor here? Why is there a dish towel and a bunch of empty... This looks like this was done by Sacktown Twain. Get in there. In the garbage, where the garbagey stuff goes. Now, I know my room is a mess, but most of it is laid out quite nicely. Except for the books. Don't worry, that's all gonna get fixed one day when I... Alright, while you are doing some cooking stuff, I'm gonna hammer in a few panels on our... whatchamacallit.
Or what you call it?
Yep, on our whatchamacallit. The penthouse.
Ah, smart.
Here we go. Look at me run. I'm so fast. He washing himself, or is he doing a stew making procedure? Actually, I should just use these ones that are already sawed up, so Mark can do more of them later. Now we're cooking. Wish there was like a bigger radius for how, you know, how far it determined you could walk away from a stash of item, you know, crafting supplies.
Right.
I think there's a way to do a to steal a window and like put it in.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have
There
to,
is.
We'll have to figure that out because I'm putting a couple window holes up here.
Cool.
Grab a few of these bad boys. Wait, why are they all notched? Oh no. You did a bad thing. Been read the dowel book and undoweled these things, and I don't know if I can use them normally now. We'll find out. Wait, no. Whoa! Well, my character almost fell 3 stories.
Are you dead?
I said almost.
Oh, almost fell.
Oh my god. That is gonna make building this outside edge very, very stressful.
Looks like you need a crowbar to remove the windows.
Oh, I absolutely hate it every time that happens.
And then maybe that's it?
Oh my god. Why? Why do it that way, game? Alright. Then yeah, we should try that at some point. We're gonna need a handful.
I'll just grab a crowbar and... Oh wait, I'm gonna cook food first.
Let's fill our backpack first. I have one in here, so I could do these 3. Oh god, how do you do the walk slow thing? Yeah, just hold the trigger. Okay. We're fine up here, and once we're done up here, we don't have to go back up out here ever again. Oh, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. It's making my stomach turn being up here. I wonder what would happen if I've tried to build this flush. Would the game just be like, oh, this is fine, you can build from the inside now? Or would it just make me jump out to my death like the dumbest carpenter of all time?
It's probably option B.
Okay, and how do you test that? You just have somebody log in with a new character and just like, try to put a wall up here real quick. Just let me know what happens. So dangerons. Okay. Walk around because I don't like the aggressive jumping motion. Huh. Okay. Hey, that last board on the very edge put me to level 10 carpentry.
Nice.
Fully maxed out now. Oh, that was horrible though, and I hated it. Now, if we can crowbar out and steal those floor-to-ceiling windows that, like, some storefronts have and stuff, I mean, that would be rad, too.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you can.
Okay. Just throwing it out there. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whatever. And we could also put like ropes or whatever, or ladders or something coming down from the windows. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Emergency, like we set the building on fire, escape.
Yeah.
I think I have to like chop dowels in order to use these notched planks. So it's not like impossible to figure this out. I just don't 100% know. That was a contingency plan for if we spawned in one of those weird worlds where nails are hard to find.
Good thing we didn't do that.
Exactly. But it has happened to me in single player in the past. Not fun. Yeah, I still have 2 planks, so why can't I do the wall? Oh, nails. Oh, trying to decide whether or not I should get another box or... Ooh, making salads too? Look at you. Balanced breakfast having.
You get a soup and, or no, a stew and a salad.
Wow, it's like the Olive Garden in here. I feel like family.
And then I'm good to go. I think I just need to like grab like a couple books and magazines. I'm really not stoked about anything right now.
Yeah. My character, no, just anxiety, never mind. I just rip a cig for that. Yeah, or watch, you know, one of our 8 million movies or listen to a CD or something.
Yeah, I guess we could do that. I'll pop one of those in. Although I was hoping to do something on the road, but if you're bummed out too.
Nope, I smoked a cig, I'm good. I was just gonna nail these last few planks in that were up here, and,
Okay. Then I am just gonna grab a couple magazines. And
okay.
shit.
Yeah, that's right, you can do it on the road, Captain Passenger. Oh, did that all just go into my normal inventory? Where did that all go? Oh, it's notched. Right, so I don't even know what's gonna happen here. No, they're not planks. They won't work. No carpentry with dowels. No, it's not gonna work. Oh, I forgot how long it takes to take stuff out of my bag.
I'm gonna grab some snacks.
Okay, I'm just passive aggressively putting some boards in the ground here. For when our guest comes back who is sawing these. Oh, I ran out.
Okay. You know what car we're taking?
Yeah, give me 1 sec. I gotta finish the message or else it won't make sense. Alright. It's the white truck that has a truck or a thing pulled up to it. Oh, wait. I picked up some of the ones I'd used for the W. Oh, what have I done? Close enough. Wrong. Wrong blanks. Alright, great. Drop these tools off and I'll meet you by the truck. The white Chevy that has the actual cargo trailer on it. Okay, I'll drop the saw, drop this right here. Saw can go in the pile. Hammer can go right there. So put on that shelf. Guns is good. Go, yeah, guns is good. Got some foods. Alright. Flip katana. We're ready to roll. Never know what hit him. Oh, cool. We'll be pulling up in the dead of night. My favorite time to be in Louisville. Ooh, we need gas.
We always do it this way. I'm not sure why.
Wait, are we gonna pass a gas station? Or I should steal some from some cars on the way over.
We will actually.
Alright.
You know, the drill. Out to the main road. Yada yada.
Just in case we will was a little farther down the road than we were hoping. Gonna steal just a little extra, just another gallon to get us down.
I'm gonna eat my gummy bears.
Yummy, yummy. Sounds like the truck is eating this gas. Alright. Now we're good. We're almost a half. Alright, at any point we may have to get nasty. It's
Well, I'm gonna try to read a book real quick, so don't get nasty right now.
well, it's dark and rainy. Things can happen.
I said no get nasty.
I'm gonna try. Whoa! Are you watching this right now?
Yep. What are you doing?
That is the water.
No.
I'm not even kidding you. It's like they added a hydroplaning thing. Which is gonna be the death of me, because I have
Are
a
you?
lead
Yeah.
foot.
Are you kidding? We're dead.
Well,
I can't survive that.
I'll go a little slower. How am I hungry again? I just, Alright, let's eat some of this thistle stuff. Sounds like something you shouldn't eat, but I'll try it. Yummy,
Okay, I
yummy.
guess I should have Deagle in hand.
I mean, I tried to tell you. Dark and
I got
rainy.
rid of my moodles. I'm good.
Okay.
I was severely depressed, and it said ravaged by mourning and depression, and then I ate some jelly beans, and we're good.
Nice. Wow. Isn't that
It's
amazing?
that easy.
Power candy. What was the book you read?
The Road.
Hmm.
Actually, I don't know if that would really lift you out of your depression, but I mean, it was still pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes a sad song or book or movie is exactly what you want. Usually that's not what I want. I want a comedy, but...
Yeah.
I mean, I skipped that last part of that Fast and Furious movie where they say goodbye to Brian O'Connor because it's, 'cause he died in real life. It's too sad. No thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I see.
I don't like
Makes
driving
sense.
slow. This doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel me. I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
I feel a lot better, actually.
But I don't feel free,
FreeMallin?
Exactly. Even though we are literally free malling right now. We're outside the mall. For the first
Yeah.
time ever in our 100-day challenge.
Well, we're going to a strip mall.
Hmm. Yeah, we didn't say the exact same mall the entire time. In fact, we didn't really say much of anything on the first few episodes.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta check out other places, other malls.
Look at these
It's
skeletons.
our competition.
Exactly. Although we have not been getting a lot of customers, I gotta be honest. There used to be a lot of people in the parking lot, but they all got dispatched.
Strange how that happens.
I blame COVID.
So actually, you know how there is the other mall, right?
Yeah.
The one in Louisville.
Yeah, we should check that out too at some
Did
point.
we ever hit the gun store in it?
We don't have the hammer.
Why do we should just always have a sledgehammer when we leave?
I said that a long time ago, and,
And yet no sledgehammer.
But I mean, I just sort of said it out loud so that, you know, the royal us.
So that I would remember it.
Well, you know, I'm not the remember guy. I'm the
So
guy
now
who
we're
gets
gonna
us
go
there
all the way
alive.
back there, get a sledgehammer. I might as well cook more food while we're back there because we've wasted. It'll be like 6 hours by the time we get back.
Oh, wait, up or straight?
Straight.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Oh, that's the drag strip there. Okay, yeah, we're really close. It'll be 2 seconds. We already saw one in the back of one of the other things.
Yeah, we'll pop in and out.
Exactly.
Because that's what happens in this game.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna. Well, see. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We're alright. We're alright.
I don't like uh-oh.
We're alright. We're alright. Why, are you not looking at the screen?
Yeah, of course not. I'm trying to find the place we were going on the map.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, don't worry about it then. We're fine. There's no more uh-oh to worry about. We did not have to get nasty.
So what's going on? What's the plan?
So, we were in a 2-door truck, but we had to head back because we forgot the sledgehammer, so we're going to swap that out for a bigger vehicle so you can come with us. We're going to Louisville. And we're going to... Man, they definitely added some kind of, like, hydroplaning feature that I don't recall being a problem before. Or maybe these tires are super bad? I don't know. Either way.
Probably downloaded it, not thinking about it. This is important.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense. It's just I don't recall this being a problem before. There's all these squishy bodies out everywhere, and it's rainy and dark.
We could wait till it's not raining.
No, it's fine. We got, like you said, we got to get moving, or else the entire episode is just gonna be us sitting at the house, moving stuff from one shelf to another shelf again.
Well, we have a lot of stuff to move from one shelf to another shelf.
I couldn't agree with you more. That's why it keeps happening. We got a lot of shelf stuff to do. We were on our way.
Nobody wants to watch the inventory game.
I'm really tempted to take the 4-door pickup, but I don't want to because that's one of our bug-out vehicles that we need to keep pristine at all times. So, we can take my patrol truck, which I think, dang it, has space. I think you can jump in the back in that one. Or we shouldn't take we should take that truck because it tows this thing better. It'll just make it a little trickier for him to get in and out. Unless there's another 4-door vehicle that's good at towing in here somewhere. Alright, we're back. Almost. Trying to experiment with this water thing now so I know what the limits are, you know? You know. Oh, okay, yeah, that felt funny. Not as funny as I expected it to. Not ha, clown funny. Alright. Well, shut up. Alright. Flip this bad boy around. Alright. I'll bring the new thing over before you get out so you can transfer all the glove box stuff into it.
It's already in my backpack.
Okay, cool. Well, then let's go car shopping. Let's see what's gonna work good for this. Ah, the big what-you-call-it thing. We have one of those.
Ian, you gotta send me another invite.
Okay. You're not in front of me, right? I'm not gonna run you over.
I'm in the truck.
Okay, good.
Taking the fire truck?
Oh no, we're gonna take this other Suburban that's up here. That was up there. That is maybe over here now. Yeah, here it is. That's one that's all covered in blood. Double
Black
check.
one?
That one might be better. Let's see. Oh, this one's fine. Yeah. It's got a little blood on it. I feel like the black one had some problems. I don't remember what, though. Okay. Docking the new barge. Stay clear during docking. Alright, see if you can hook that up. I'm not sure if you can. Might be too far away. Oh, nice. Strong as hell to move it that far by hand.
Whoa.
Alright, cool. Now, this bad boy's good on gas, so I just need to go find that sledge.
So, what should I be bringing with me?
A bunch of ammo.
Whoa.
And that's really it. And your biggest bag. This is
There-
a kill and
there
raid
are
operation.
There's a bunch of guns and ammo in this Suburban.
Dang it! Oh, and all the back seats, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that now. Got to be kidding me. Alright,
It's like we already went on a loot run. We don't even have to go now.
let me check this black blazer out, because the other one also is, the trunk is completely full of full gas tanks. Now this one's good, except it's missing a friggin' window, so we should deal with that first, otherwise someone might get bit. So no, we'll just deal with this one. We'll empty the freaking guns out like we should have done before, or just dump them in the back of a different U-Haul for now.
2 more boxes of 9mm.
Oh.
Is there anything in the trunk of this?
Yeah, a bunch of full gas cans. We should just throw those out the freaking back as well. Or we can put them all in this U-Haul right here. Oh, it's all we know where it is. 45, 38, 38. I can't even put the sledge back there. You gotta be kidding me. Okay.
We're putting it in this trailer?
Yep. It's just so silly. Okay. Got it. Those are full gas cans that are in the middle of the parking lot now. It's just so everyone's aware, but it makes sense. It's, you know, it's where they should
Don't run them over.
be. I'll do my best. And if you're gonna run them over, just don't hit them at speed, whatever you do. Oh my god, there's so much. Yeah, I remember doing this now. We picked him up in this. We saved him from certain death in this very truck.
Never happened. I was fine the whole time.
If I recall
Yeah,
correctly, you were like exhausted running down the street with a
No.
Taylor Swift fan club coming after you.
No, that never happened.
That we made much bigger by trying to find you. That's happened twice now for sure, because we did it in the Jeep during our jailbreak run too.
No, I'm the best of this game. That's never happened.
Oh, even the glove box has gun stuff in it? Good golly.
It does? Oh, 2 cleaning kits.
Which I just pulled it out, so. I guess that would have been good for you to have when you had the MP5 on you. Not as helpful with the guns you have to break down, because if you have to do that in the field, you're a little screwed.
Yeah, that sounds like a bummer.
It's just a lot to keep track of when you're also carrying a bunch of other random junk.
Hey, there he is.
We're just finishing unloading all the back seats full of guns in this
Oh, you're
truck.
already in the one you're at right now?
The tan one, tan stripe, white Suburban.
Did you get everything?
Not all of it, yeah. There's still a bunch more junk in there. We're just tossing it in the back of this U-Haul for now. Ooh, disinfectant. Ooh, and an extinguisher. That was a pretty good raid we went on there. We should keep that extinguisher upstairs. Oh, we already did that like 5 times, didn't we? I'm having strong deja vu. Because I burnt down a lot of bases, so I put extinguishers everywhere, and then I forget where they are, and I panic, and I just run out, and the building burns down.
That's fair.
I wish there were more, like, fire foam packs that, like, pop, you know, when the fire gets near them, and it's like, okay, cool, now we're good.
Heck, 9. Alright, next time.
And jams like crazy is the problem.
And we don't have
Oh,
many
boy.
bullets for it now.
That's true, we're almost completely out of 9mm ammo, can you believe it?
Huh.
That's another
We
one of
were
the...
going like through it like crazy for a while.
We were. We just, you know, didn't think it could ever be empty. And Yet here we are, looking like fools, feeling like fools.
Smelling like drool.
I'm putting some chips and stuff in this here glove box. Alright, I guess I can't put any more in there. Alright.
It's okay, it's a pretty good collection of snacks.
Yeah, I still have more on me though. Oh, I'm hungry, that's cool, I'll eat some of them. I'm ready to go when you guys are.
I'm in.
Good.
Sledge should be in the backpack. I put it there. See, look at that. We were only here for 2.5 game hours. That's not that bad. Which is pretty crazy, but it's fine. Oh, the music stopped. Yeah, actually, you want to play that other video that or link?
Dude, every time I try to do this, it dies.
But I fixed it.
What do I do?
You just do !play, and then that YouTube link that you had pasted last time. The one that I pasted today is only an hour long, so if you paste that other one, it's longer.
So just copy the thing I did to make it die?
Yep.
And paste that in? Okay. Oh, I broke it again.
Seriously?
Track error. Something broke when playing the track.
What the F?
Every time I touch it, it dies.
Except for the first and second time.
What?
It didn't. So the second time it didn't like die. It was playing some other music and we couldn't figure out how to make it like move forward. The first time it worked. Then it's the third and fourth times that it's died. So you've got a solid, I don't know, 50% or 25% with an asterisk, which is way better than every time. Like, you've got a QBR that's definitely better than just throwing it into the dirt every snap.
Well, isn't that good?
Isn't it crazy that that still gets you like a 35? That's like getting your name right in the SAT, giving you a certain amount of points.
Yeah, they call that a Tebow.
It's a weird scale though. Does it go from like 35 something to like 158.3?
And I have no idea how it's calculated.
It's weird too because like it heavily favors like long pass completions.
Mhm.
So like you could have like a, 35 out of 38 game for like, I don't know, 280 yards or something like that, like a lot of dinking and dunking and whatever. And even if you have like 3 or 4 touchdowns, your QBR will still be less than if you had like 20 passes for the same yardage with the same amount of like everything else. Like it definitely heavily weights towards, I think, your average per attempt. Or maybe it's average completed. I don't know. But I've played around with it a lot in Madden, which Madden's unrealistic in a lot of ways, but it at least uses the right formula for that.
The right stats.
Yeah.
When you get to the main road, take a right.
Got it. But you can get a 158.3 if you basically throw like 3 passes that are all touchdowns. Or like, but if you throw more than, say like 30 passes, it's friggin' hard to get a perfect game.
Right.
There's probably like some math nerd watching this being like, yeah, no crap. The more chances, the more opportunities for failure, and thus the harder it would be, but I tell that guy to shut up, science bitch.
Don't get nerd.
I didn't put a hi-fi stereo in this car, did I? No. Dang it. Should have.
This is why nobody likes you.
I put a hi-fi stereo in that big box truck that we used, that big like Isuzu thing.
And we used it once and we hated it.
Yeah, we hated it. It was way too slow and it kept almost getting stuck. It was really sketchy. So
But
I got
it had a sweet radio.
It had a really sweet radio, so I got to put that in one of our better cars like this. Or one of our bug out cars, perhaps. Branch. Sure are a lot of them in the road. Pretty annoying. Should we be approaching the military base soon? Or that bridge first?
No, military base.
Did we do that bridge already?
We don't have to.
Oh.
Louisville's on the same side of the river as us.
Oh, right. That bridge is further down. It looked like it had its lights on still. It's just one of those creepy, bad default trucks.
It'll be fine. It's definitely not filled with spiders and bad guys.
Yeah, it's too creepy. We're staying away from that thing.
How long's it been? 3 months? I don't know if it probably would be. It wouldn't be filled with spiders.
No, it's definitely filled with giant man-eating spiders.
I wonder what Kentucky's like with
That's-
spiders.
That's just basic science.
Alright. They always have said this is going to get trickier every time we try to come back. I have the hatchet if we get stuck, but not the regular axe. Alright, cool. Ah, our old first base. Good to see you again, base. How are ya? You can see our very first car in a minute. It's up around the corner. The one we used to escape Louisville with the very first time. There it is. The blue Caprice.
Yeah, let me roll the window down and shoot it.
No! Still got the keys in it and stuff. It's good in a pinch.
Give you a pinch.
We ride, shiny and beige forever.
Yeah, that sounds about right. There's a camp over there.
Yeah, this was the refugee camp outside the military base.
That turned out well.
Yeah, right? Always does.
Look at all these happy little people. All just, you know, hanging out.
Lots of fun
chatting.
cars everywhere, though. I wanted that four-door pickup for a long time. I looked a long time for those keys. We eventually got
Maybe
it
it.
for one, but
I was gonna say maybe at some point we just do a separate raid. We just come here, grab cars.
I want that dang Corvette. So if we see it on this run, you know, we get it. Even if you have to break it on the way back, that's fine. I can fix it.
I mean, I'm getting better. I keep driving shit. Like, I just kept stealing
true.
cars and then driving them and crashing stuff. That Caprice I didn't hit anything with.
Very nice. That is the ultimate badge. When you can bring it back without even any blood on it. This one had blood before we left, so I have plausible deniability on the whole trip.
Even in the back.
Yep. And the sides. And the back of the trailer, too. All of it. Covered.
That's my blood.
Probably shouldn't try to speed full through that, huh? Alright, we're gonna take a little 4x4 detour. 4x4 detour. Here we go. Oh, hey guys. It's all wet and muddy. Normal car would get stuck in there, no problem. But not the Canyonero. 12 yards long, 2 lanes wide, 65 tons of American pride.
You're gonna take your next right.
Oh boy. Yeah, plop. In approximately 200 yards, turn right.
There's a police station near there we haven't hit too.
Where's there?
The farming shop with garden.
Is it on the way?
It's just like at the other end of the block.
Nice.
Oh, and then there's another mall. A tiny one.
Ooh, we'll hit them all. We brought the family van for just this. Oh, we could be towing that really cool billboard right now.
Pull over, I'm taking it.
Gas station. The calm before the storm.
And it should be on your right.
Oh yeah, there's that garden stuff going on. Alright, let's just pause it right here and get to banging. I'm gonna actually sort it up for a bit.
Whoa.
Until it gets sketchy. Yeah, you click at them ferociously.
I can't count.
I'm like Ninja Gaiden over here. Don't even worry about me. Oh, I try to steal my... Oh, there's a liquor store right here, too. Heck yeah. Hitting that as well. We have a high wind advisory here, just so you're aware. Hope you're all wearing your jackets. Dang. Look at y'all go.
I put a couple extra boxes of shotgun and 45 in the back seat. I have
Nice.
5-ish of each on me, but I don't know. I figured, why not? I'd
Yeah.
rather have more room to carry shit.
Yep. That's fair. Ooh, and a pharmacy here, too.
Yeah, we should definitely hit that.
Yeah, we should hit all of the stuff. It's gonna eat some soup real quick. Gonna slam a bit of rat stew real quick.
Vitamins are pretty much trash in this, aren't they?
Vitamins? Oh, they don't do anything helpful if you have the outdoorsman skill,
Oh.
right? I think.
No, they help with you not getting tired,
Oh boy.
of course. But since we don't have to sleep, that's not an issue.
Oh,
So
right.
they are useless.
Well, we can go rob the pharmacy while we're waiting for that to attract everybody.
Yeah, we're gonna find all the nerds now.
Who did that?
We did.
Just walked right on in there. Stroll on to the other side of the road. Wasn't me. Ooh, painkillers. Gotta love those. Be good for trading. We meet other civilizations. Ooh, clonkies and slim jims.
Lard, margarine.
Ooh, that's good stuff.
There's some stale cheese, but I already ate it.
That's totally fair.
It wasn't gonna make it. Oh, geeks are going out to the car.
Oh yeah? Yeah. Yeah, they're coming for all those crazy sales.
Oh boy, you have a lot of friends there.
Ain't no problem. Call me Beatrix Kiddo, man. Oh wow, there are actually more than I thought. Going through these folks like the crazy 88s. It's like batting practice.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, you find a two-handed weapon, I'll switch over to that and do it quieter. I think I got most of the shit. I'm gonna put meds in the trunk.
Okie dokie.
Real cute. Alright, when you're done,
This
come
would
over
be
here
a
and watch my back.
great opportunity to level up that tailoring skill, huh?
If you really want to.
Yeah, no, I don't think it. Hey!
Oh.
Did you get chumped?
No.
I heard it on my screen. Let me look at you. Granted, we have a syncing.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
I had a scratch on my hand already.
Sure.
Well, I mean, the zombie didn't bite me and bandage it up at the same time.
Well,
So.
you could have been wicked
We're gonna have a
fast.
28 days later moment, aren't we? It's just gonna cut your head off.
That was nuts. I honestly thought I should pull the gun out multiple times during that, but I thought, you know, why not push it to the limit with my level 10 carpenter? Oh, here we go. Round 2. I'm ready for it. Hey, get over here. There's some pretty cool socks you got on there. Look at that. Neon green socks, huh? Oh, you wouldn't even be able to see them if I were wearing them. Otherwise, I'd yank them shits off your feet so hard your feet come with them. Wow, where are they all coming from?
So like, at first you get the ones that are like on the ground, and then eventually you get the ones that were inside, because it took them a while to break through the building, or through the windows.
Right.
So that's why you always get like 2 waves of zombies.
Yeah, I haven't started really looting because I was just dealing with that. So, what building should I go to?
I pretty much got the. Do we want bleach?
I don't think we really figured out anything meaningful to do with it.
Okay.
I'm over at the farming store. There's still a lot of zombies walking around.
Yeah, okay.
I think I pretty much got everything of value in here.
The trunk of the Suburban's full. What about all those plants and stuff? What can we do with them? Can we get like seeds off of them and crap?
Local.
I have no idea.
Hey, officer, lay off that innocent mannequin. Oh wow, this officer had like some stuff on him. I'm still too full. Oop. Smack into each other on the way in and out. While I'm holding a sword.
Seems safe.
Do we want seeds and shit?
No.
I feel like you have a lot. Okay.
We're looking for
Tools.
jars.
Jars and tools.
And jar lids.
Hopefully a box of jars.
Never hurts to have an extra sledge if you find one in there, but...
Yep.
Take that.
Well, this is a no-brainer. Alright, we're gonna drop the shovel, and we're gonna equip the rake with 2 hands. Because they do the same damage.
Do they really? Does it break faster?
It seemed like the durability was fine. I'm literally, you know, instead of the samurai sword, I got just that in both hands. Oh, another flamingo.
Do we want any of those cool looking mannequin thingies?
Nah, dude, just stick with the basics.
You-
Wait, yes, we need one. I need one.
The scarecrows, I mean.
Oh, well then no.
For scaring crows.
No, just mannequins for scientific purposes.
These are also the proper rain barrels too. I mean, I can make them, but it's kind of nice that they're there for free. Hey, whoa! Ooh, wow, you got him with... Oh, it's a pitchfork! Okay, yeah, I think the pitchfork is pretty good as a weapon. We do want to grab those hinges. I'll grab them. Got them. And we'll grab knobs too. Can't craft those.
Mousetraps we liked.
Yep, I always grab them. Sure, X will be like, don't bother, but we eat an awful lot of mice.
I haven't baited a mousetrap in a long time.
Oh man, it's
Yeah,
no bait October.
No jars.
Didn't see anything in the back either.
Go up.
They are everywhere.
Hi guys.
Tempted to do the Indiana Jones thing and just blast them through the window, but then I'll have to equip my sword again. It'll be this whole thing. No jars, huh? What a dinkin' shame.
Yeah. You wanna go to the police station?
Always. Dump off the random crap I did grab. Alright. Toot toot, everybody out of the road.
I'm in.
Oh, right, this liquor store. We gotta rob this.
Is that an eclipse?
It's Celica.
Oh.
Oh, I can't see that zombie.
I can't either.
Sounds like you're from.
Got it. This dummy didn't even turn around when I was yelling at her.
Dude, so much wine.
Yep. Stuff it all in the back of the truck. Booze will get us through this apocalypse when the bullets run out.
Beer and liquor. Ooh, and it's right next to a tire store.
Oh, that actually might be good if there's engine parts in there. Strip malls are great. All our favorite stores in one convenient location.
There we go. Bourbon.
Yeah, there's some more bourbon in the back. I'm gonna look through this bar stuff store while you're looting the liquor. Boy, you look like some seriously crazed retired cop farmer right now.
That's why I went with the pitchfork.
Roof lights. Can you
Figured
put
you're
those on
probably
a
right. I
car?
don't need to be burning ammo here yet. I could do something else. So I
Like-
looked for my first two-handed weapon, and then I picked the next best thing, which is the pitchfork.
I don't know, but grab them, because that sounds cool. And maybe, if that mod worked that I tried to use before.
Oh my god, I'm a moron.
Yes, true.
There's a loot all button.
Oh, yeah?
I was like clicking shit and
What? Car
highlighting
battery
everything.
charger? Didn't even know that was a thing. Definitely grab
This is
one
why
of
you
those.
always got to get in the zone.
Yeah. AutoZone. Where's all like the fake
Spare
vents?
engine parts?
Yeah.
Ooh, lots of spare engine parts.
That's good because each one does like 2%. Grab the screws. It's gonna be good for metalworking later on. Okay. All kinds of good stuff in here. Just grab a spare screwdriver for yourself. Jesus, that scared the hell out of me.
Sorry, I wasn't thinking about that.
There are some good parts in here. But we have lots of parts. It's just engine parts that are nice. Ooh, all the mechanics books 1 through 5. That's pretty cool, but we already have them all.
Anything?
What's chain for? Part for tuning. Okay. Couple
Nothing
more,
good upstairs.
couple more spare engine parts, but I think we're done. So with the garage.
Alright.
Putting the stuff in the truck.
You need more? Or are we good? Liquor store's pretty much done. Ooh, that's a lot of geeks.
We're about to go to the police station, I believe, right?
Yeah. Police station time.
Okay, there's a cubic shitload of zombies up ahead, just FYI.
Awesome. Come get some. Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. The firing squad. Oopsies. I gotta open a box. Oh, here they come. 'Cause this is Thriller.
Oh wow, there is quite a few of them, huh?
Bluey. Okay. I'll move the truck down.
I think we need to go down this road here.
Hey,
Okay.
restaurant might have jars, right?
Where was it? Kitchen counters, tool stores, bars, cafes.
This is a cantina right here, so I think that qualifies. I'm gonna check it out real quick.
Get
Okay.
Oh, come on. There you go. I don't suppose you want to let me make a drink and sit in the driver's seat?
Okay.
It'll be 2 seconds.
There's no way there's no jars in this kitchen. This is just unrealistic.
They are very rare.
Damn.
Wow, I don't know why I'm sitting in the driver's seat. It's not like I can get away from a zombie in this thing anyway.
Yeah, probably should have traded places on that. Alright, nothing in here.
Okay, I'm back.
Me too. Wasn't shit in the cantina. Get in. Oh my god. Thank you.
Down this road. You sure about that, huh?
I think it works. And then you just take a right at the end of it. Oh, well, it looks like it was connected, but I guess not.
Wait. This?
Uh-oh.
We might have to get nasty. Nope, we're good.
Lots of cops.
Yeah, we could check their vans for the 9. I'll spend more 9 getting it. I don't know how I'm hitting them. That's like on the other side of the horse trailer.
Oh crap, I need to open the box of bullets.
Alright. Oh, a few more got up. Alright. Let's see what we spent all those rounds on. 3 more boxes of 9.
Do we want bulletproof vests?
I mean, they're not bad to have. Occasionally they get ripped. We have a few probably. Oh, jeez.
Are you wearing one?
I didn't. I just bought one.
5 more boxes of 9mm.
Okay, yeah, that's probably worth it then. I think we had a net positive 5mm on that experience.
I got a couple first aid kits too.
Nice.
No! Ah, you shit bird.
You get bit?
No.
Just got scared.
No, I put shit on a dead body.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. Like, I guess it makes sense that you're allowed to do that, but boy, is it ever annoying. Okay. Yeah, that was worth it. We'll have to stop for all of those from now on to get the 9mm. I feel like that's something we usually do anyway, but good to remind ourselves to do it.
Yeah.
Eating a bag of chips.
Yeah, I had food back here. Just got snacks.
Snacks in the glove box.
Also, you can dump some in the back seat, you know, so you've got some.
Yeah, I
back
thought I
there.
had.
What am I doing for fatness here? Okay, I'm an 80 and even. Stoichiometric. level 2 long blade, which is kind of crazy for how many people I've sliced up. 4,772 so far. Not necessarily with the blade, that's total. Mostly have 9 kills, but... Shovel. Oh yeah, so see these things with the manholes and the thingies? That's a good place to search for sledgehammers in the future.
Okay.
You'd
There's
never know
something
what...
laying on the ground there. I think it's a shovel.
It's a shovel in this case, yeah. But, you never know where they're gonna be, which is the problem. Nice. That was a one hit on with the pitchfork, huh?
Sometimes, yeah.
That's cool. Alright, that was a nice stealthy infiltration there, huh? This is straight out of Resident Evil 1. Well, minus the swords. Alright, I'm gonna wear this double holster because pretty soon the M9 is not going to be my gun anymore. And I'm gonna have to go double revolver because I needs me that capacity. Know what I'm saying?
Ah, shit. I can't wear the aviators and my riot helmet. This game's bullshit.
Yeah, I agree. Although it would be very hard to see if you could.
Shit, it's a video game.
I know, but still.
I want real life. I want aviators and a riot helmet.
I don't know, I agree.
I want straight up hot fuzz status.
Don't act like I haven't tried it too, you know? I went through this same exact experience you're going through. It's tough. I wonder if there's a mod for like a bunch more outfits and stuff. That'd be funny. Dress up like a big hot dog or something.
Okay, maybe.
Pretty sure there is a clown outfit somewhere. Ah, there we go. Oh, that's the jail. I don't really care what's in there. But we do want to get in here. Knock knock! Come on now.
Did we want nails?
You know, I forgot to check to see if I had picked up a key on any of these people. I did not, though. Okay. I hear them now. Do you hear them?
Yeah, there's at least one outside.
Oh,
Or
dear.
there's a couple outside.
Yeah, there were a handful. Oh, look at that. What's up?
Hey, there's a bunch more out here.
You need help? I found the weapons. Time for the donuts. Yeah! Check me out. I'm like the sniper in the building or whatever. Is that a thing?
I don't know, maybe don't have.
Sure.
That's kind of cool though, huh? Oh man, there's actually a
Police motorcycle helmet.
good amount of stuff in here.
Hell yeah. Now I'm Mad Max Police, so I can wear the sunglasses.
Ooh, 5 boxes, 9. Oh baby. Dang, there's still a bunch out there, huh?
Yep.
Alright, I'm coming back.
I think. Oh no! Every time I turn around, there's more. I think there's only 2 more. It's. No, there's a couple more. Oh, I need to open another box of bullets.
Come back towards the building.
I'm here with him. Keep raiding.
I filled it, so now I need to bring their truck around. So we are not parked in a convenient location for this.
I upgraded my helmet.
Nice.
Now I can have the helmet and the sunglasses.
Oh, nice. Okay, so this one doesn't have the
I
face
got a
shield.
motorcycle helmet. I'm now road warrior status.
Did we get all the guns?
No, They're close to this window here, so this is going to be
Huh.
the easiest way to loot them. Gonna have to remove some of that glass, though I did not. I feel like they're definitely sneaking up on me now.
I was watching your back.
Okay.
That's what I was shooting at.
Got so spooked there. No, cat. Do not play with that. So, one-way ticket to... I don't know. Something you don't like, Sville. No, stop that. Stop that. Did you remove the broken glass on both of them? Oh, you sure did. Look at you.
All three, I think.
Smart.
It was gonna be my dumbass. I was gonna climb through that.
Yeah. Probably. But still. Now. The kind of situation where I'd normally just blast down the sidewall into that room with the sledgehammer, just go at it. But I think we'll be done before we break even on the time spent. Oh, we got a bunch more 9. That's what we wanted.
Good deal. Is there still more in here?
Inside, I don't think so. I don't hear anything. Oh, more gun stuff? Yeah, it's actually a fairly decent sized room. More than I expected.
Oh yeah.
MP5 mag.
Good deal. Now that we have bullets.
Ooh, M590 with the fiberglass stock and the shell holder. That's the go-to if you don't have a spaz. Ooh, through the window.
Aw,
Hey pal, you can't load that in here. Wrong.
100% was just about to put the bandolier on.
They
I was like, bandolier, yes, upgrade. This trip is awesome.
got a whole bunch of good stuff. What is going on with my phone? Shut up. Go away.
Oh, hey, wait. Oh, hell yeah. More 9mm for you.
Oh yeah. Oops. Keep smacking my mouse around. I'm sorry, mouse. Alright. We have cleaned out this police station. Let him finish.
It's like 50-50. Like, I could either one-shot him or it's like, no, hit him 15 times.
If you don't one-shot him, back up and try to get more distance on him. Then you should do more damage on your second shot. Where's next?
Go back down the street we came. I'd like to just check a grocery store that's down there, and we can look in the mall too if there's anything good.
Gun store. That's why we brought this sledge.
That's a different mall. We can go to
Alright.
that one too, but it's farther away.
Might run out of space too. We'll see. Right. Cruising down the street in my big truck, smashing the zombies, robbing the stores. Up?
Oh shit, did we pass it?
I don't know.
We did. Yeah, go up.
Wait, should I turn
It's a
around?
big parking lot.
Should I turn
No,
ar-
you,
Okay.
yeah, just go straight across this.
Oh, like into this big parking lot?
Yeah, it's all the
Oh, the
same
cop
parking lot.
truck.
Yeah, bunch of cops. Let's go take care of them.
Knox Bang. That looks like a grocery store.
Leg, head. The heater burning bruises on my hip this year. Wowie, did I almost get killed?
Yeah, that was close.
Whoa, what is the deal with this pickup over here?
Flare side?
Oh, no, I'm an idiot. It's the, just the angle of the camera. It looked like the light made it look like it had like a giant engine in the back or something like that. Like, real weird looking.
Alright. Let's see what these copies have on them. Nothing. Ooh, a couple of 9mm rounds. I was hoping for more. Anything in
Actually,
the...
watch out behind you.
You didn't unlock this bad boy? Oh,
Oh, I did.
unlocked now, I got it. Oh ho ho! A couple more boxes of 9. Oh man, a bunch more rifles and stuff too. Alright. Yeah,
Now I can wear a bullet's Oh, I was wearing a shell's bandolier.
Yeah, that's the trade-off. Oops, I'm trying to put everything in a mail truck like an idiot.
Do we want these M500s?
Yeah, parts.
Anyway.
Sometimes I got shells in them. Okay. Where should I park this truck? What are you rating again? Grocery store?
Yeah, other end of the parking lot.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk there.
Oh yeah, food market. By the licordy split. Does this lady have a gun through her? She did.
Take it. That's your trophy.
She had an SKS rifle with a bayonet through her. That is
Well,
so
like, arrow.
so cool. Give me that, please. Okay.
That's a goddamn turtle.
Yeah, for real. Alright. Olive oil. Sugar. That's good stuff, right? Brown sugar.
Sure.
Peanut butter. Vinegar and
Yep.
rice vinegar.
Yep. Yep.
We're pretty good on canned shit, right? We want like condiments.
Yeah, we have a ton of canned food, and we have used like none of it.
I'm just gonna hunt for condiments and shit then.
Boy.
I keep bringing tuna as a snack, and nobody wants to eat it.
I mean, I will, I guess.
I don't have a can opener.
You don't need a can opener to open the tuna and the sardines.
No.
Ooh, got some stale eggs.
That's not that exciting.
Well,
I'm over here eating stale cheese.
it's exciting
Gotta
to
put
me,
on the
damn it.
pounds. More stale cheese.
Man, sounds like stuff's still popping off out there. Peanut butter.
I think it's dying down.
What is the organization system of this ridiculous store? Because I've found now jam next to marinara next to peanut butter, like. Well, the jam next to peanut butter makes sense, but the marinara. Ow. Man, this is a good haul.
I didn't even see what store you guys went into.
This big food market right here. What I thought you were looking for.
No, there's a bigger one at the other, like further
Oh.
down in the parking lot. I didn't know that was there.
Oh wow, okay. Wow, that lady's invincible. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can put crackers in soup. This I know to be true. Olive oil, yeast, sugar. Someone's getting a birthday cake this year.
Who keeps banging?
Mm-hmm. Motley Crue fans, probably. I'll take care of them. Quit banging.
That did it.
Show them how we really bang. Why can't I turn the light on back here? Oh, this one. There we go. Oh, little short crates. That's interesting. I feel like I've never seen these before.
You guys searched this whole store, right? You didn't see any drawers?
No, I'm just finishing up the back now. So far, I did not. we still like sunflower seeds, right?
Yeah, they're good.
Is this like a fitting room? What's going on back here? Oh, right, the deli. Just gonna check these sinks and stuff back here in case they jar their own meat. Popular snack. You know how Americans go down to Mega Grocery Mart and get their cans of potted meat. Get a hamburger and can. Okay, to the grocery store on the other side.
Yep.
Let me smoke a cig and dump all this junk. This will be full after this. We'll have to do another expedition to the mall, the multiple malls.
Okay.
That would have been a good one for the episode Malls to the Wall, where we just hit multiple malls. Malls to the wall. You getting in or you walking? Okay.
I'm not walking shit. I'm a princess.
It's true. Yeah, I love coming out like Starsky and Hutch style. Oh, the Gigamart. Okay.
Mart.
I love how they put all their carts away before the apocalypse. It was awful.
Oh, this is looks
Kind
like a
of them.
clothing store.
You have a lot more range than I do, sir. I guess that's your job there. You guys never look for the light switches when you enter a place, do ya?
Didn't know that was an option.
Boy, this place is freaking huge.
Alright, this is produce. Yeah, here's some geeks.
I'm gonna eat some canned sardines just to prove Axel wrong. Yummy, yummy.
Does sound kind of gross to me.
It's very salty.
But I guess who knows? If you haven't had like real food in a while, it might sound pretty good.
It's true.
Yeah, I eat the shit out of sardines.
Larg.
Like straight out of a can.
Yeah, why not? Shit's good for you. It's good for your skin. Also, I like it.
Yuck. Ooh, another machine.
Yeah, well, you don't like anything.
It's not true. Ooh, black lamps and gray lamps. A purple light bulb. Grab these lamps. Lamps are good.
There's quite a few zombies in here, so keep your eyes open.
Oh yeah, this is like a proper big old store. Yeah, your school bag's right next to your taco shells. This all makes sense.
I get it. What's wrong with you?
Toy cars next to bouillon cubes.
Yeah. Safety goggles. Hell yeah. Nope, wearing aviators can't do it. There is a lot of good, not a lot. I mean, I found, yeah, there's a lot of tools and planks. And
Ooh, hot sauce. Planks are nice, but when we're already
not planks so much, but there's like metal sheets and just like a lot of tools, boxes and nails. This is straight up just hardware store in the back here with a lot of stuff.
That's cool. Ooh, I found a sledgehammer in this store. We should grab more. That way there's a better chance that we don't leave without one, because there'll be, you know, one in like every
Extra.
car.
Good call.
I'll have to come back for it. My bag's already too full. Lots of plates and forks and crap. Some satchels. Rotten burrito, what a tragedy. Rotten muffins.
Hand size. Sorry, Axe, you gotta go. Hand size now.
Oh yeah, gonna grab that lard. So I get skinny.
I do think the scythe breaks really quickly. And
I
we
didn't
do
get
have
rid
a
of my
zombie
hand axe.
coming behind you.
Thanks.
Can you get rid of it?
Oh, I shanked it. The hand axe? No, I kept that.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say good.
Also, like, pitchfork? Fucking sweet.
It is a surprisingly solid weapon.
It's insanely satisfying.
Double bonus if you get 2 of the tines in their eyes.
I mean, I got 2 zombies with 1 swing. Earlier in the taqueria.
Fun fact
Yeah.
for those who watch the stream and who are paying attention, we will be doing some Madden 2024 streams in 10 days-ish, something like that, when it comes out. Because this will be the first one in 4 years that will have all of the same features, whether you play it on PC or next-gen consoles. So I am going to support that decision. Also, supposedly, they made a bunch of improvements to franchise mode. That's primarily what we'll be playing, but we may play a little bit with Ultimate Team mode, depending on if we actually get people joining that want to watch that or not. Because I usually do play around with it for a little bit. I don't spend money on it, so you will not see me opening card packs worth thousands of dollars or any of that junk. But you can see some of the gameplay and whatever. And I'm actually excited for it. This is the first Madden I've picked up in 4 years. So the only, like, kind of sad bit inside is that, like, there's another, you know, team that's played into 2037 that will just, you know, just kind of vanish to memory after some time, right? Because eventually, you know, if this game is good, I'll never fire up 2020 again. It's always a little sad when that happens, but I am excited for the new game. I think it's going to be sweet. Man, those egg cartons weigh quite a bit.
Are those even worth taking?
I mean, I'm taking them. As long as they're stale, you can still cook with them. If they go rotten before we get back, whatever, we'll just toss them all in the, what you call it? Compost.
Hey, so probably if I lock myself in the bathroom, I should be okay to go to the bathroom in real life, right?
Probably. I don't hear anybody banging on doors and stuff.
I mean,
Okay.
until I open the door and sit on your lap, but otherwise you're good.
I'm in the 3rd stall in the men's bathroom.
Be right there, baby.
Oh, and I can sit down. That's awesome. I'll be right back.
You can sit on the potty? That rules.
Oh, yeah.
That rules. I don't suppose we
Alright,
can...
we're good. I got some hungry men.
Guess we probably can't fit any furniture. Just an empty old warehouse door. Interesting. And the Gigamart would have been an interesting place to live, too. Oh, wow, this is like a full... hardware store back here. Ooh, fishing stuff. Man, this store is awesome. Wish we had found this way earlier.
I honestly think coming back for just hardware is not a bad idea.
Yeah, all these
Like when you start
all
doing
these
that.
nails and screws.
Yeah.
The screws are going to be super helpful for when I do eventually get into the metalworking, which I'll need to do in order to fix certain guns, as well as fix certain car parts that I can't fix any other way. There's 2 sledgehammers in this building alone.
Oh, yeah. It's froggy out.
Yeah, getting home is not gonna be fun. I was like, wow, suit pants on a shelf. I was looking at a corpse. What is this? Oh, floodlights.
Inconceivable.
Grapes and strawberry seeds. Okay, well,
Actually, yeah, while we're doing this, I'm gonna use the restroom too.
look at all this rotten meat. It'd be pretty funny if there was like a helicopter event while you guys were all peeing.
Yep.
And I had to defend all of you with my sword.
Don't die.
I'm in the back room. I won't even know what's happening until you're already dead. Come on. No jars anywhere. Come on. I guess crackers never even get stale. As a guy who's eaten some stale crackers in his time, I can tell you. They do. Cat, no. Off the table. Setting a bad example for the younger cat. You're not supposed to be up here. Okay. Back here now. Pardon me. Oh, there's a bunch of dead trout in there. That's fun. Well, I mean, I guess makes sense that they're dead. But gross, rotting trout smell something fiercely bad. Where was that sledge? Was it down here? Nope. Over here? Over here? Nope. Yeah. Toss that bad boy in the back.
Okay.
Alright. I think you're still alive. I only heard a little bit of crunching.
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, somebody else is sitting on the toilet too. I can see them through the wall.
He did promise you. Okay, putting all my junk in back there. Alright, I think I've looked around. I don't think we're gonna get anything out of there that we need.
Why are you hazing me?
Yeah, I was trying to give you a swirly, but I couldn't figure out how.
You just right click, it's like swirly. I'm sure you can put the mod in.
I should have. I really should have.
Are we done here?
I think so.
Oh, we're done here.
There's another sledge in there, actually. I'll grab that and I'll toss it in there just so we've got maximum sledgeage. There is an upstairs. Did anybody go up there?
No.
Well, we should check it out just in case.
Hang on, you gotta equip my pitchfork. Ooh, this isn't creepy at all. Industrial, weird, creepy, spooky, creepy hallway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, staff room. Let's burn this fucker down.
No, there's still good stuff in here. Way too quick to burn everything down. Every time with you. Twisted fire starter.
That's a really good point. I haven't made a single Molotov cocktail in this game, and I feel like that's a mistake.
You can make pipe bombs too.
Oh, why would you say that?
We have pipe bombs. You don't even have to make them.
Just don't tell them where they are.
Oh, I'll find them.
I used one once and burnt down a whole neighborhood
Yes.
by accident.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Like a whole cul-de-sac.
Was that in this playthrough or a different one?
Different one, a long
Yeah.
time ago. Long built, like many builds ago.
Yeah, I think they nerfed it slightly because people kept burning down like the entire city.
Yeah. Yeah,
Back
it
here.
got out of hand quickly.
Oh, I think if you go through there, you'll fall into. Don't jump through that. Don't jump through that.
You don't want to get
Okay.
some medical XP?
I
Oh, is
mean,
that just down?
yes.
Oh, okay, good call.
I'm glad I caught you like as he's busting the window.
That is not evident there.
Yeah, I fixed a broken foot once from in a similar situation, and it lasted weeks.
It's not incredibly obvious that that's just down.
No, it's not. This game has a bit of trouble with that.
Okay, thank you.
I'm
I'm gonna go sit in the car. Good boy.
Alright, I am in the car as well. I think the
Yep,
truck's
we're all in.
mostly full, right? You should probably head back.
I didn't look at how full it was.
Well, for you could fit a bit more, but we can't hit another big store. If there's another small place you want to check out, though, we might be able to fit whatever we find.
Let me see if there's anything like on the way back. Go
Awesome.
up when you get a chance.
Okie dokie. Boy, my character is sweaty as heck. I'm gonna turn the AC on.
And there's another grocery store on the way back.
You just pop in and do a quick scan for.
Just look for jars, yeah.
Do an up here.
Yeah. And then left at the next intersection.
Ooh, house burned down. Whoa, almost hit that mailbox.
That's a bunch of geeks.
You might have to get nasty.
Oh boy. What is going on?
Well, why don't you get out and start shooting? Jesus Christ! No, we're good. We're good. We're good.
I can't get out of a moving car.
Ah, we're okay.
Wow.
I got wedged on the
Left.
stupid car. Oh yeah, window down for shooting. That would have been good. Yeah, but well.
Yeah, I tried, but I'm on the wrong side.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can grab you through the window.
Yeah, they might be able to.
All right, I'm on the back
Um,
left now, so we have that problem again.
And then at the end of this road, hopefully you can take a left. Oh, this is tight. Yeah,
Tight
it's
down
it's-
this wooden
it's
thing
this-
here.
Yeah, exactly. And we're back in the same parking lot we were just in.
Oh, no, yay!
And you're gonna go right immediately. Right, up, yeah. Yep, that way. And then back onto the road, yep, straight through the intersection.
Boy, that got dicey.
There's a little pawn shop here too. I don't know if that's worth
Yeah,
checking out.
always. Where is it?
Oh yeah.
Keep going.
Might need to bust into that, and it probably is gonna have more guns than we can carry, and we're gonna be all like, "Dang it!"
Yeah.
But that's okay. Might as well bust into it at least.
At the end of this block, I think.
Old scratch.
Deep fried heaven. This one?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna have to hop out and get nasty. There's a bunch of zoinks. Oops. Why won't you die? Clickety clickety. Guns of Navarro over there.
I'll look at breaking in.
It may or may not need the sledge. One of the 5 we now have in this car. Isn't that funny? If we had pushed through without the sledge, we would have found 2. But instead, we went back. That's how it
You had to
works,
give me.
folks. That's true. We did have to turn back either way. You did not just jam. Oh,
You
put
got a
it.
crawler headed your
Yeah,
way too.
it put a mag in that had 1 round. The audacity. Well, I hope we find at least like 3 boxes of 9, because that's what we use to secure the place. How's it looking in there?
Give me 1 second. I just. Well, all right, hang on.
He's pooping in there. Let's just not go in until
Yeah,
he's done.
give him his privacy.
Well, I went. There's an
Let him
apartment
finish.
upstairs. I assumed there would be a way in, but it looks like it's actually detached.
Yeah, so when somebody robs your pawn shop, they don't immediately get into your house and kill you with the guns they just stole from you.
Yeah, so it's looking like.
Need the sledge? Well, here, you can learn how to do it then while we're defending the spot. It's super easy. It's real easy to do. Check it out. First you limps to the side like your legs was broken, shaking and twitching kinda like you was smoking. Crazy whack funky. People say you look like MC Hammer on crack, Humpty. That's alright, cause your body's in motion. It's supposed to look like a fit or a convulsion.
Whoa.
Yeah, Digital Underground.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you just equip it and then.
Yeah, equip in both hands, then right-click a wall, then select Destroy, then highlight the door or whatever, or the metal thing, and then just blast on in. And it's the only item in the game that can destroy walls like that.
Oh, you could just. I think you could get through with an axe too, but.
That might be a regular door. I didn't look.
Yeah. That's okay. We're in.
Oh.
What do we got?
Can I reload this before this guy shows up? Come on. Yes. The answer was yes.
Four more boxes of 9.
That's good. That's, I think I used about 3.5.
Boots.
There's a cubic shitload of books.
New boot goofing?
A lot of instruments.
Well, it is a pawn shop.
Yes. Get one.
Throw that 9 too. Maybe I went through more than I thought.
Yep, not much on guns.
Pawn shop's dumb.
My thistle salad went rotten.
Well, well, why didn't you eat it?
I didn't know it was gonna get. I mean, my soups never go bad that fast. I didn't know.
Yeah, maybe cooking the ingredients makes them last longer? I don't know. I don't make salads very often.
Yeah, they tend to go bad faster, which makes sense.
I just needed something to make while I was cooking the stew so we could get out of there quicker.
I just thought for sure it would have lasted longer than it did. That's all. Oh dang! Gave that guy the business. All right. Well, we could have gotten a cool piano. Oh man, no VHS tapes in either of the TVs. Ooh, big hiking bag. Oh, regular hiking bag. Never mind.
Why so moist?
Oh, that's what's in these flight cases or instruments. Okay. Kind of neat. Really cool black shell suit jacket, though. Might just have to snag one of those. Alright, well. Now we know.
You want a pink shell suit jacket?
I already have the pink one. I just grabbed the cool black one. Or I have a teal and pink one, I think.
Should have probably checked to see if the guitar was the best weapon.
I don't think it does a lot of damage, nor does it last very long. But I think it's a lot better than like a fork if you're starting off in a house.
Well, it's not better than my garden fork.
Oh, the garden fork. No, that's actually a pretty solid weapon. I do think that certain like YouTubers and stuff love those. They're just not super common, so I don't think people like seek them out usually. Alright, what do we got for food back here? Oh, what are you doing? People are loading trucks up. There's no sneaking when we're loading trucks. Beer can, slam that. It's always good to slam a beer while you're looking through the fridge for something else to eat. Go ahead and eat this here candy cane. Chuck this dumb can out. Alright, cool. What was that other place you said you wanted to look at? Another grocery store?
Yep. And I think we should really just like do a sweep for jars and then bounce.
Yeah, that's fair. Are we low on any particular condiments? Should I still grab those whenever I see them?
I mean, yeah, if you see, like, I think the only thing we have a lot of is like vegetable oil.
Gotcha.
So anything else is good.
Sweet.
And salt's always a little bit better because it's
You can also make
used
bread.
in more stuff.
Yeah.
All right, grocery store. It is after the gas station.
There's the gas
There's-
station.
Yep, keep going a little ways, and it's on your right.
There's that cool sign.
Right here. No, right
Oh.
here. This is the one.
Oh, this looks more grocery store-y. Yeah, there we go. Come here! Ooh, good fire axe on that guy.
Oh, behind you.
Where did the fire axe guy go? Or do you want to grab it? Grab that fire axe. That's the best double-handed weapon around. Axes are fantastic weapons. It used to be a thing where they were kind of hard to find. Barrel Dog's leather jacket. See, that's what we need the, what you call it for, is fixing those kinds of weird, unique outfits.
I did not see the fire axe. Did somebody grab it?
It was in someone's back, so maybe it's on the floor instead of on the person, because I didn't see it either, but I thought maybe you had
Okay.
grabbed it. But I definitely killed a dude with one stuck in his back.
Yeah, no, I saw it.
Ketchup, marinara, peanut butter. Oh yeah. Flea Market, Montgomery. Oh yeah.
Melted ice cream fresh. Oh yeah, I'm gonna eat that.
Eat it.
Of course, it's fresh.
Oh, there's a good amount of condiments and stuff in here though, so we should definitely grab those. Condiments, candy. Love that. Don't care about vegetable oil. Got it. Got enough to run a car. Okay, wooden shelves all the way to the west have been taken care of. This should all be rotten crap for the most part. Yeah. Getting the southernmost. shelves now. Ooh, hot sauce marmalade, my favorite combo.
Yum.
Call it the stomach ache supreme.
Oh, flour and yeast, probably good, right?
We have a lot of flour. The yeast doesn't take up much space though, so you can grab that. Flour is pretty huge though. Fills you up fast. And yeah, as always, just eat whatever you can off the shelves as you're going along. The more you eat, the stronger you get, the more crap you can carry.
Exactly.
Eat some candied yams, pick up some more bags of cereal.
I need candy, bubblegum, and taffy.
MCP pants. All I know is I want candies playing over and over again in my head, and I'm gonna have to remove it with a bullet. Ah! I was loading up the truck, sir. Rude.
Whoa. Yeah. Nobody to watch your back.
Alright, luckily I can see them once they're about 6 feet away. Yeah, barrel dogs, leather jacket. See, we gotta fix that up.
We do?
I accidentally sliced it in half with my ninja sword, but it's a cool looking leather jacket.
You monster.
And it's like a biker gang jacket.
If you keep slicing up all the cool clothes, we're gonna have to give you the snow shovel.
Oh man. Ooh, fruit jam. Does that count as a thing you can like put in stir fries and stuff? Probably not.
You can grab it. There's not a whole lot that it's used in, but I think, I don't know, pie maybe?
Oh, the back shelves. That might be where cans
Yeah.
and stuff or jars are, right?
I would think so.
Is baking soda helpful?
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Okay. That at least means you're not using it frequently. We've not needed it to survive up to this point. Also, so silly. You can't bake soda. Soda's a liquid. Shh, what is this game? Ooh, another fire extinguisher, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. We'll worry about that when there's a fire. At capacity for us. That means start dumping everything around the back. And Magic Man over here will find a room for it. Then eventually he'll be like, I got it all. And I'll be like, you sure? And then I drive away and I see a whole bunch of stuff there. And he's just like, screw this crap.
Well, it's all the stuff that I don't like.
I never have my Slim Jims when we get back.
It's mostly like, praise the Lord CDs.
Hey, those are important. You may be filling up your stomach with sustenance, but are you filling up your soul? Yeah, didn't think so.
Well, I guess we're gonna use the jars that we have.
I guess so. I dropped a bunch of crap off at the tailgate in case you want to dump some of that in there. It's just a bit of marmalade, margarine, all the good marm stuff.
There was nothing in the back.
There
In the
was like
stock room.
more food, nothing great though. Mostly canned goods. I grabbed a lot of candy.
Yeah, I got a lot of candy too.
Right, and like not even for a good reason, just because it was there.
It's just good to have. It reminds us of the good old days, you know.
I am depressed often.
Yeah, exactly.
Christ.
We'll turn the AC on, don't worry. I am too, because I've been like sprinting around in a fireman's jacket, like supermarket sweeping every place I run into in between popping off 9mm shots. I imagine this character would be quite sweaty, and that's fair.
What a strange life.
Do you remember there used to be this thing where like you could win the ability to like run through Toys R Us and grab stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to win that so damn bad. And I thought I had the system beat, right? Because like I remember there was at least a time at Toys R Us when you didn't grab the video game, you just grabbed a little piece of paper and brought that to somebody who would like pull it out of the thing for you. And I'm like, I'm just gonna grab every single video game in the whole damn store. It's gonna be worth way more than whatever these nerds grab. They're trying to put huge ass super soakers in the cart that are worth like $50. I got $50 per piece of paper in my hand right now, nerds.
Ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm coming.
Truck started and everything.
Nice.
Get into the back with the candy.
I don't blame you. Oh my god, this thing is slow. It is so loaded. Alright, where to?
Turn around and go out the way we came in.
Should be doable. In the Sublub Bank.
And then take a right up the road.
Chevy Suburban. Yeah, faked you out, nerds. Haha. Yeah, this thing definitely got slower. Am I left in it or straight in it?
Straight.
Some
Don't mind me,
scary
guys. I'm
moments.
just in the back eating canned tuna.
I just hear you like unzipping with all of his magazines back there. Stinks of tuna and newspaper.
It's really not pleasant.
Should be going down.
Take a left, yeah.
It's really bad. I'll cover it up.
Yeah, I've deliberately just turned my rear view mirror to the side because I don't want to look at it by accident and see something I don't want to see.
It's just full hog with a can of tuna and a weird magazine.
just dipping 2 fingers into the tuna can to eat it like a complete weirdo.
No, I'm not an animal. I got
Oh,
dried
jeez.
ramen noodles to dip in there.
Oh!
This game's gross.
Is it it's DeSantis who's like doing a presidential run, right? There's all these reports coming out that he's got like weird food things.
I've seen those, yeah.
And you know, like, so the one that started it all was like, I guess they caught him on film being like hungry, which is just cringy, kind of ridiculous, but nothing, you know, no, not really a campaign killer, right? But then I guess multiple staffers have reported that he eats like yogurt snack packs with his bare hands. Like he just stuffs 3 fingers into the yogurt cup, the pudding cup,
Oh my
and
gosh.
just
So,
pulls it out of there
apparently-
like a monster.
Other shit he does is he intentionally mispronounces words
Yes!
that aren't completely English just to piss people off.
No, it's worse than that. He does it during dates, and if the girl corrects him, he never calls her back.
That was it.
Yeah. He's
That was
looking specifically for a girl that will agree with him regardless of whether or not he's saying Thailand instead of Thailand and doing it on
Guess
purpose. That's some real sociopath stuff.
That's the worst.
But the pudding really got me. That's insanity.
It's real weird. For like no good reason either. Like no reason
Right?
for doing that at all.
There's no chance a staffer can't get you a spoon in like 40 seconds tops. And that's if they have to like sprint to the other side of the house. Like,
That is one of the weirdest things I've ever heard. Like, if it's made up, it's one of the weirdest things that anybody's ever made up about a politician too.
The,
Like,
the,
Right?
the,
It's
the
like a
pudding
really
one or
bizarre
the
thing to lie about.
The
Thailand
pudding
one?
thing.
Okay, yeah, I know it's insane.
Cause it's not even like, oh my God, he should go to jail.
It's just
It's
he
just
might be
like,
an alien.
that's the weirdest thing ever. Yeah.
Hang on, guys. I'm eating some sardines back here.
God, it reeks back there.
We got the AC on.
Nah, never mind. I didn't have to pop anybody. I just thought maybe they'd be chasing us. Dude's got his belt buckle undone. Friggin' tuna cans flying everywhere as soon as he comes out. I'm ready for combat! Spitting fish tails.
What's in here? Wait, you said hinges were good, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the few things we can't fabricate, so you can never have too many of them.
Hinge and a doorknob. Oh man, it's just like empty cans and shit back here.
Oh, well, who did that?
Throw him out the window.
That's true. Roll the window
It's
down,
closed.
chuck them out. Yeah, V, roll them down. Throw the stuff outside. V, roll it up.
I don't want to waste it. That's littering.
No, it's very funny though. We've been doing that for a long time. You can tell where we've been by the amount of like beer cans and tuna cans and stuff everywhere. I think I have to take like a funky path through here. Don't forget to roll the window back up lest you get heated.
Oh, I'm not done.
I don't see anything
mean-
falling out. You sure you're not just sticking it on the seat?
I'm sure.
Okay. What were you saying?
I was just gonna say that, I mean, as long as like lead is going out of the window, zombies usually can't get in.
True. Passengers should be able to use long arms outside of the windows.
Agreed.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
We gotta find a mod for that. I could understand driver no, because they're using the steering wheel and stuff, but...
Or we gotta find more Tech 9s.
Oh, those work out the window?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not a long gun, like, it's a
Yeah,
sidearm,
true.
fits in a holster.
Oh, that's really cool.
So I'm guessing it works, and then you can full auto people out the window.
I should dual Tech 9 my way down to you in that other playthrough we've been talking about.
There you go.
Come in there like Laura Croft.
Yeah, that'd be
dual
some
wield shit?
commando stuff.
With a sword on my back and two Uzis on either side. That actually is a very rad spec. The trouble is those guns are gonna be worthless immediately when they
Yeah, I feel
jam
like
every third round.
it really seemed like they had about 4 magazines each before they were a really bad
Just
condition.
done. You know, and I guess that's just like one of these. That's always the rumor about them, right? So every game is gonna make them do that, so more rumors start about them. I wonder how bad they really were. Like, I knew that the Uzi was expensive, right? And so the Tech 9 and the Mac 10 came out to, like, fill the gap for people who wanted that performance at a much lower price point. And the Israeli Industries Uzi is expensive for a reason. It's difficult to make something that small shoot that fast and not, like, explode. I always thought the coolest gun was the Beretta M93R, which has a 3-shot burst that was used.
And the little handle thing.
Yeah, the little handle thingy, yeah!
And it didn't it have a stock for it too?
You
Like a
could get
folding
one.
stock?
You could get a little folding stock for it, yeah. And it was an Italian, like, special forces pistol thing that, like, nobody had or used. And I remember once just Googling around being like, how would you get one of those if you were an American, you know? Because that was one of the only guns I ever thought was cool enough to buy, like, regardless of your policy on guns, just because it's such a neat little machine. And it's like, yeah, you basically can't. And maybe if you have, like, 60 to 80 grand, you could bribe a legit importer to get you one. Like, they are around, but, like, there's no, like, legit transactional history between them because it's not legal in America at all.
Nice.
Like, come on, but for me, I guess you can like shoot them in Vegas, because there's all kinds of special stuff
That
going
makes
on in
sense.
Vegas. So you can like all kinds of funky display stuff. You could shoot like big old machine guns over there and stuff too. And honestly, whatever, man. Vegas is a tiny little dot in the middle of an enormous desert. Go nuts, man. I wouldn't care if they allowed you to shoot rocket launchers out there. I mean, it's a desert. Like there's nothing going on in there.
Fred, I feel like you probably can shoot rocket launchers out there somewhere.
You probably can. I remember the Mythbusters were always had to deal with explosive experts in order to do a lot of their stuff, right? Because a lot of their stuff required stuff exploding. And every once in a while, like as like B-roll, they'd like fill in a little bit about like blah 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 works at blah 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 demolition, which is a father and son operation or whatever. And I remember looking into it a while ago, and it turns out that's one of the most difficult industries to get into is demolitions.
Yeah.
Down here or?
Next one.
Yep, got it. It's not something you could just go get a college degree in and be good to go. Like, you have to know someone hiring.
Can you fit?
I don't know. We're going to find out. Full speed! Yeah!
Okay.
Nailed it.
Such a good driver in this game.
Oh, that was your turn.
Except for that part.
You're good at driving.
Not good at... I didn't say navigating. Man.
Whoa.
Someone's getting
Got
feisty
him.
out the window.
It's my turn.
Break yourself. All right, here we go. I'll just get his ass. Dropped him like a bad habit. I heard him go thunk into the wet grass.
I can't even see anything out there.
I can't either, but I
I don't know how you're shooting stuff.
Well, when you aim the cone, you'll have a slight view. Are you ready for that one? Your shots come way after I'm expecting them to, but that's probably your ping. How many, of them,
for them to turn green.
how many of them would you say you're getting? Oh, okay, waiting for the green. Got it, yeah.
Getting a lot better with the pistol, so
Nice.
I'm actually, and it's a 45, so
Oh no.
getting better with the pistol.
So
What's going on?
put hold on, I got this.
What's the
Whatever.
problem?
I needed a matches.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You didn't want me to stop in the middle of a dark, scary, rainy road for
Not
the
really.
smoke's sake? We had homies shooting out the window. We were fine. Get out of here, nerds. We have to add more tension, you know? We're too well armed. Oh, I almost hit that tree. That's the ultimate gift of the Magi. Like, well, I guess that's not the right parable, but when you're trying to protect your car from zombie guts and you turn into a tree as a result. I guess that's like Alanis Morissette style irony.
Been there, man. It's rough. You feel like a friggin' idiot.
Yeah, I definitely power slid through that with a trailer attached. That was cool. It's driving rain, bud. Driving. So we'll get it up to 120.
Remember, it makes your car do weird stuff now.
Yeah, but remember.
Oh.
Yeah, but remember, I'm a driving machine.
I have seen videos of people rolling cars in this game.
Yeah, I've never rolled a single car. I've always wondered about that.
Remember that glitch? When you and I
Somebody
were playing?
popped on. You popped on top of me though. You didn't like actually roll. You just sort of like the game was like, oh yeah, you're here, and then it refreshed, and I was already there before it refreshed, and so you were just on top of me. That was weird and annoying, but that was more of a syncing issue. I've seen the clips where they roll too, and I've never managed to make a car do that, which is interesting. It sounds awesome. Like, that would be a cool mechanic. Come out, like, arm broken, like, have to escape. Like, oh, it makes sense. Like, half the stuff in your car is now strewn out all over the street. That'd be really cool, too. Maybe a fire if you hit something first. I think the tires are better on this truck than they were on that other one. This one hasn't done too much squirrely stuff.
Now we play the unload the trailer game.
I'm gonna back it all the way in. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back. Cue the... oh jeez. Juvenile. Girl, you looks good once you back that trailer up. Alright, wanna open that door? You know I'm gonna hit the back walls.
I'll let you know. You're good.
Oh, I can look at your screen like a camera that's a couple seconds behind.
I think you can fit the whole thing in.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think we're good here. Alright. Can we get through here? Yeah, sweet. Alright. More soup, please. I'll bring your first load up if you make more soup. This is my only form of labor exchange. It's murdering zombies at a good clip and carrying beer bottles up the stairs. Pardon me while I burst. Alright, I'm putting the ammo that I was carrying for my loadout into the back of my squad car, and then I'll be lighter for carrying more crap upstairs. If all you guys were to get bit, you know, I'll just take this squad car, just drive off into the sunset. Drive it till it ran out of gas and put one right between my own eyes.
But where would you go?
Probably somewhere cold. I have the feeling, just a gut feeling, that because zombies don't have a circulatory system, that they would all start to, like, break into pieces in the winter. And then you'd be Swayze. Right?
It sounds right.
I mean, I feel like zombie shows never really do that, and nobody ever suggests it. So that must mean that a bunch of good writers were like, okay, let's just pretend nobody ever thinks of that.
Yep.
Because surely somebody in The Walking Dead over the course of like 25 fucking years or however long that show goes for would have thought of it by now.
Yeah, I would think so.
There's a machete here the whole time?
Yeah, there's a gazillion in the... Wait, where are you going? Where are you looking?
Oh, it was in the back. I'm running around with a fucking pitchfork.
Oh, yeah. There was a machete there that I found on this trip, but there was also a table full
I'm
of
sure
them.
there was. I just did not think of it.
Yeah, down here. In the melee section here, where there's hand axes and bats with spikes in them, and There may even be an extra sword. No, not a sword. Hunting knives. Put a bunch of hunting knives in your belt.
What's the G17 use?
9 mil.
Oh, all right. Well, you guys are ready. Hogging out on that, so I'll stick with my 45.
Yeah, there's the 1911s, and then there's all the revolvers. And then, yeah, the 38 special for one of them. Alright, now we have a barrel dogs and... Oh, maybe that's on a different server. We have that other jacket. Oh, man. Say it ain't so. Dang. I was gonna have us all look like biker gang guys. It was gonna be rad.
But instead, we just look like a bunch of idiots.
We look like a bunch of
Hey.
weird military firefighters.
Speak for yourself, man.
I mean, he does. And us. At the same time. That's the tricky part. The beat and the chorus. Where are we gonna put this really big pile of beer I stole? Guess we're just gonna put it all here. What's in that delicious fish stew?
Fish, bacon, radishes. I don't remember what that is. Potatoes, mushrooms, butter, and a bouillon cube.
Awesome. I brought more bouillon cubes too. From the store. You know, as opposed to like from some other weird place that I haven't been telling you about.
My butt.
There's a bowl of soup on the table.
Aw, yeah. Thank you. We should set up another one of these shelves for all of our booze.
Yes.
Do you know how to set up a shelf, Mark?
No.
Would you like to learn?
Hang on, let me bring up a load.
It's a clunky and awkward system, so figuring it out is a good idea. This game has a lot of clunky and awkward system. It relies on the Resident Evil 1 style of making everything that you're supposed to do difficult to add to the fear.
I'm usually pretty scared.
I'm always terrified.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna
damn.
eat all this lard.
Don't eat all the lard, no!
Axel, we have a cubic shitload of eggs that are stale. I feel like you should probably do those soon.
Oh yeah, make us some weird ass omelets and stuff or whatever. Egg on egg on egg on egg. Plus the
mean,
leek.
I feel like I use eggs all the time. I throw them in every soup and stew we eat.
Huh. I think you never mentioned that. Alright, should we freeze them or stick them in the fridge?
How many is it?
I grabbed like all of them.
10.
Freezer, I think.
You got one that's got actually room in it?
Yeah, these big icy boys.
Yeah, they're close.
The one
you guys
behind
got
it?
a lot-
The one behind it.
You guys got a lot of food.
The one behind it shouldn't be full.
Let's see.
I mean, hey, we're surviving apocalypses over here. We definitely don't have enough friggin' soap for your stinky butt.
That's true. I come over here so I can breathe on you. Alright, here we go. I got one with room.
Did I use all this clean fluid on? I hate how it doesn't, like, marry the bottles. Or it doesn't do that with, like, the soap,
Yeah, you end up with a bunch of little tiny slivers of soap.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
Can't use any of them.
Like, who in their right mind doesn't try to smush all those together? Crazy people, that's who. I'll answer my own question, that's fine. Oh yeah, this is one of those points where it's annoying that you can't fast forward time, because I do usually do that while cleaning.
Yeah, cleaning and cooking. Oh, and reading.
Yeah, reading especially with the slow,
Yeah, slow
reader.
learner or reader is not a big deal in single player, but
It's not great in multi. All right, we do need be on the lookout for more tables next time we're doing a raid and we have the room, because we're almost out of we're out of space for pistols and have been for a while, and we're almost out of space for melee weapons. I suppose there probably are more in this big mall in which we live. And I suppose I'm the only one qualified to go pick them up. Oh yeah. So you want to learn shelves? First thing we got to figure out is where we're gonna put them. I was thinking we could put 1 2-pack of shelves right in this 2-pack zone where all this booze is stacked up. I think this is 2 cubes.
Okay.
And then we'll just put all the booze there, so it's like you're watching a TV and it's surrounded by booze.
2 bowls of soup on the table.
Sweet. So in order to do that, we gotta grab a piece number 1 and a piece number 2, and first drop the 2/2 piece down where you want to place the thing, and just literally put it in your inventory and then plop it on the ground where you want it to be.
Hang on, I need soup.
There.
So do we have to pick all the friggin' booze up first?
No, I think it's just all gonna go all over the damn place, and that's fine because we'll just be able to drag it into the shelf from the floor, so we don't have to pick it up manually or anything. It's
Okay,
fine.
so where am I picking up the things from?
Oh right, all of these boxes that are lying in front of these shelves here, these were former shelves that we had taken down. So grab one of the 2/2 large metal shelves pieces and one of the 1/2 metal shelf pieces. And they're very heavy and they're gonna hurt your back. So usually I'd bring one of the 2/2s and I'd drop it right here in the spot I want it to be.
You just place it?
Oh no, I just drag it and drop it out of my inventory onto the floor. The second piece. Yeah, the 2/2 piece. Yep, great. Now grab a 1/2 piece, which I think I have some over here. And that you're gonna have in your main box inventory, your main whatever. Not a bag. And then you come over to this other spot here. Now you go over to your left side there. You have your heart. Down to below that you have your cabinet thing. You click place, and then hopefully the whole shebang shows up as a placeable thing. Is it doing that?
Yeah, but it's not enough room.
Oh, it's not a full 2 pieces? It's only 1?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Alright, I guess put it on the other side then. That's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Nice.
Sweet.
And then we're good to go. You could place things on it, or you could stuff things in it, which is what I think we're going to do here.
Alright, I am bored and uncomfortable. I'm gonna read me a book.
Or put a movie on. We can all watch a movie. Wait, what? All that soda and stuff on there too. Why not? What is this? Rye bread? Tastes like cardboard. I don't like rye bread. I think you're a rye bread fake because you like all your grody little Reubens and Rachels.
Yep.
I'll be right back. Putting all the stuff on the shelf. I wish that it had like a contextual icons for stuff on shelves, but I get that that probably saves a ton of memory for it to not do that. But maybe if they were like, I don't know, 4 or 5 different full shelf thingies, one that's like full of bottles, one that's full of gun stuff, you know, and then it could have like miscellaneous pictures for lots of guns or lots of foodstuffs instead of these just boxes and bags and stuff that means nothing.
There's another bowl of stew on the table.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are probably good on food for a minute, right?
Yeah, at the minute it doesn't say I'm hungry. I'm just moving 900 bottles onto a shelf. They're not on the floor anymore, though, so I guess that's a lot classier than we were before.
Ooh. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'll help you.
I suppose I'll put a crate over here for all these tapes.
There we go. One less beer bottle for you to put on the shelf.
These all watermelons? Yes, they are. Dang, we almost filled this thing up already. Be back to placing them on the ground in no time. So, I guess today's a defeat, huh?
No jars.
Not a single jar, not a single lid. Not even an
It is-
empty box they used to come in.
They are pretty rare. That's okay. I think we'll make it through the winter. It just would have been nice to preserve some of the plants we grew.
Mm-hmm. So do they last like an infinite amount of time if you jar them?
Yeah, I think it basically turns them into like a can.
Hmm. So, you know, even if we found like a 12 pack, that'd just be like 12 cans of food.
Yeah. We have 2 boxes of jars. I don't actually know how many jars are in a box, but it's like, I don't know, 15 or something.
I'm curious if you get more than a can, because otherwise that seems like a brutal proposition that you do not make much, you know, get much back on.
Yeah, I think you don't get much back on it.
It feels like canning would be like a very smart thing to do in the apocalypse. Maybe that's just me. I don't know.
Yeah, it definitely would be. I guess they just figure most households don't have the supplies to do that.
Hmm. But there should be places to buy jars, and like hardware stores, and all the places we hit should, you know, have worked.
They have chances.
Mm-hmm. And we sure have a beautiful little farm up here. Used all those planks. Grab these. Oh, we may. Do we have to do another wood? No, there's wood downstairs.
Alright, I think I'm gonna call it a night here.
Alrighty.
Cause I'm safe, and this way you guys can play next weekend. Or next week while I'm on vacation.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, I think I'm just gonna build this crate and then probably be done anyway. And if we play, we have another playthrough we can run through as well. So,
Word.
yeah, sounds good. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. Click this little eyeball thingy here. Whoa. There we go.
Alright.
Now,
Peace, guys.
see you later. Now we just have your name floating over here, which is fine. Oh, I'm dying. Yeah, that was not 2 squares. That was 1 and a quarter. We pushed that ice machine over, it would have worked. I maintained that. Did I break something already? Oh my gosh, I'm really hurting myself. Peek these out, we're dying. Dang, that's brutal. How many do I need for a staircase? Yeah, of course, way more than I have. In fact, the exact amount that I had on me before I dropped it. Genius. I love granola bars. I'm quite thankful that zombies can't spawn on roofs for no good reason. I'm gonna put a door up at the top of the stairs there. And oh, come on. It's dumb. Look who's alive. I was just chipping away at this staircase, or well, this penthouse. Oh, I need it to be there though. It's too far away from my pieces, huh? Fantastic. Why are you looking at me like that, cat? Like, oh, I'm so uncomfortable lying on your laptop. You should get a comfier laptop. How about don't lie on it? And you won't have to keep repositioning yourself. Nope. Big silly kitty. Likes to lie on electronics. And her son likes to lie on wires and eat them. Which is a terrible habit I'm trying to break him of. The heck, why won't it let me?
Oh, Jesus, I had my microphone muted the whole friggin' time.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, I'm like totally talking to him like, oh, that's interesting. He's not responding to anything. I can't imagine why, dummy.
Jeez. Ooh, okay. Yep, I had a feeling that might be the case. I need planks. Definitely not the slotted ones. Regular old planks.
Were there not any up top? Oh, you
I've
used them all.
used them all. And bring all the ones from the basement up to the top floor. Yeah, these notched ones are wrong.
Yeah, no, that was the first batch I did.
Yeah.
Sorry, again.
It happens. I've done it before too. Carpentry. Floor. Why can't I do that? What the hell? Oh, because of the freaking garbage can beneath it. Why is this up here? We're gonna need that down there soon. Okay, that's fine. That's out of the way. What? Why now? I can build it here. Where are you going? No. 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 That's not what I wanted. Well, this is becoming problematic.
Did you break it?
No, it won't let me place a floor in a way that'll allow us to build a roof over this penthouse. I don't know what's wrong. I'm gonna have to test that later, I guess. But that's not working. Huh. Huh. Okay. We'll do it that another time. I guess for now, I just have to finish unloading this endlessly huge truck full of crap. Oh, we got 30 boxes of 9mm. Isn't that fantastic? Definitely worth the trip.
Yeah, I'll just stick with the 45.
Nice. That works too.
I feel like it's better to spread the ammo consumption out a little bit.
Yeah, ideally. We should have a ton of it. I was gonna start using a bunch of 5.56 as soon as my 9 ran out. Well, I don't know. I don't know actually how it's gonna go down. We'll see. Yay. Gonna chuck these planks and stuff upstairs. We're gonna make a new door there at some point, so all there. This whole area is under construction. Yeah. Bunch of construction junk. Just leave that there. Now to bring more ammo. Delicious, fantastic, explodey ammo.
You. I love how 308 boxes take like 4 times as long to put on shelves as 9mm. You're like 9mm, no problem.
Big
308
old boxes.
Careful. Yeah, be careful with eggs.
That's a lot of powder in them there boxes. Man, got quite the selection of long arms going on here. I have 7 M9s to drop.
Stale cheese.
Mm.
Better bulk up. I'm downstairs. I'm just like shoving old cheese in my face.
That's how it's
What?
done. How you do it. You eat
I
the
said
old
unload
cheese.
the truck. Don't just eat it.
Eat it all. That counts.
Well, my character was underweight too, so like any fatty shit that's in there, I'm like, yep.
Yeah, absolutely. I do the same thing all the time. I'm like robbing a store, but it's... Oh, I'm too heavy. Start eating some of the stuff in my bag.
I'm up to 79.
None of these things had magazines. You gotta be kidding.
Like when I started, this character was at 60 kilos.
I knew some of these had mags in them. I want one of these to discharge and pop somebody. You never done a desk pop?
What?
A desk pop. You know, you shoot around off at your desk. You've never done a desk pop before. Everyone's done a desk
What's
pop.
that from?
Good. The Other Guys, I think it's called.
Is that the one with Mark Wahlberg?
Ian Will Ferrell, yep.
Yeah.
He gets in trouble for the desk pop, if you can believe it.
I'm shocked.
13.
Dude, so much marinara. I'm drinking one of these.
You're thinking there's so much marinara. I'm thinking there's so many M9 pistols here. I cannot.
I mean,
even
a couple of
keep
the
track of them all.
the 500 shotguns I just disassembled.
Well, we have shelves for gun pieces.
Well, I put them on a shelf.
Well, alright, we'll find them at some point. Where did that guy go? Fire to racket. And place it back on the table. Oh no, that's the wrong. Dang it, I missed the table. I ate that. Oh, no. Which one is it? We'll never know. Maybe this one. Let's just try it. Yeah, got it. That's satisfying.
How do I occupy my time? I drink a whole bottle of white wine and I'd read me a crossword puzzle. The
just,
apocalypse.
just read it and guess. Don't actually have a pen or a pencil to do anything with it.
Nope.
Be like,
Filling shit out is done.
no, I'm thinking of 7-letter words for mountain climbing. Is it repelling? How many is that? Are there 2 L's in that? We don't have a dictionary because that doesn't appear to be a book in this universe.
13 bottles of red wine? Yes, please. Why am I so moist all the time?
Sweating
white
over your
wine sweats.
crosswords, just chugging white wine, chugging fish stew, reading crossword puzzles, the usual reasons. The usual reasons a man would get sweaty. Doing man stuff.
The good life.
Yeah, maybe I finally have filled all these dang magazines. Character needs a smoke. Now this car fixing stuff, you can just leave in the garage. Well, I mean, I'm gonna do it in this case, but you know, in the future, when it's like
Yeah, I kind of figured.
yeah, one of these car battery charger things, for example. Never even seen this thing before. It's cool as heck.
Oh no, you bottle of red wine. You're coming with me. See
Mm.
if I can finish you before I get to the bottom of the stairs.
Run, wine, run. Oh yeah, this SKS rifle with the bayonet is so cool.
One thing this game is missing that's really fun in Baldur's Gate 3 is you can pretty much throw anything. So in Baldur's Gate 3, like anything in your inventory, you can just chuck it.
That rules. You throw helmets
It's-
at people and stuff.
Dude, helmets, socks, like stuffed animals, toy, like anything in your inventory can be hurled at somebody.
That's
It's
a
the
good
most
mechanic.
fun. It is. It's the most fun in multiplayer, chucking shit at your teammates.
There was a Skyrim multiplayer mod in which it was fun to chuck cheese wheels at people and whatnot.
Yeah, very much same vein as that. Just like no good reason. Hurl a stuffed animal at somebody or like one of your shoes.
Does it do like a tiny amount of damage?
Sometimes if it's heavy enough, because it is
Right.
weight based.
The teddy bear probably not.
No, it's just like, dude, I'm trying to have a dialogue here.
Do they get like a
There's-
camera jerking situation?
So it's like a 3/4 view, so not so much.
Gotcha.
But you can also like if your character is strong enough, you can also throw other characters. Like
That's
you can,
pretty
if
cool.
you play like a super buff dude, you can pick up goblins and just fucking throw them. Or your teammates. You can use your teammates as a weapon and just hurl them at somebody. It's really funny. I go out of my way to try and break that game as much as possible.
There were some folks talking about getting into that. I told them I'd take a look.
It's
I've-
probably not your shtick just because it's fantasy stuff,
But it does have
there's some.
very good reviews, and they've done some cool stuff regarding. Hey, we're not gonna do any in-game purchases or any of that kind of crap, so don't worry about that. And like that kind of good stuff. Like to
Oh yeah, yeah, they're not.
support that when possible.
But it is, it's like your. What's the best game to compare it to? Really, it's kind of like. I don't want to say it's like Fallout, but it is turn-based like that.
Right. Oh, like the older ones, yeah.
And the other thing, I don't know if it's just because the nature of the company that made it, but they just like they just go all out with like, yeah, no, any disgusting thing you want to do, you can do that. It's fine.
Gosh, this truck carries so much stuff. But I mean, hey, what better to do on a rainy day?
Yeah, right. What's better, the M590 or the R1187 shotgun?
590s.
So
Actually, I've never used the second one you said. I've only.
it's actually looking like that one's the better one.
But the 590 holds 7 rounds, which is.
Yeah, so it's the one I'm using. Interesting.
Can you put the fiberglass stock on the other one?
I haven't done any modifications to any of my weapons.
You should. The sling and the fiberglass stock lowers the encumbrance quite a bit.
That would be handy.
Quite nice. I know where the Get Funky goes. What is the chain for? Oh, this is tuning. I don't tuning what though? Cars? I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna toss that on the floor over here. Okay, there it is.
All right. So how do you mod guns?
So, first thing you do is get a screwdriver.
Thought I had one in my fanny pack. What the hell?
There is one in the back of this horse trailer that's in the garage right now. Then, the gun you want to modify, you take all the ammo out of it, including the one in the barrel, by racking it, and then take the mag out or whatever. And then you can right click it once you have one of the mods that fits it in your inventory, and you can do attach mod. Sometimes it's under like improve site or attach mod dash, you know, whatever. You should see some options if you have the corresponding mod and a screwdriver and an unloaded weapon in your inventory.
Got it. Boy, I can be a real piece of shit and just straight up eat dry kidney beans.
I don't know why you would do that, but you could, I suppose. Oh, just sucks so bad for you.
I'm a fucking man, you sissy.
Just eating these hard ass beans.
Real man eat beige.
Brutally hard, basically plastic beans. Yeah, we'll fit in there. Good. All that in there. That's the home improvement box right there.
Oh, I got the hinges and the doorknobs.
Right in that box by the door there, yep. C's in here. And all these tapes that we've watched, dump in this box I just put here. Blom. There we go. That's some more crap, but whatever. I'm too tired to figure out where to put that crap. And okay, we got some more stuff here. I recognize this kind of stuff. Grab that margarine. Hope these bookshelves aren't all overstuffed. Oh, they are. Fantastic. We have a cigarette drawer somewhere. Should be one of these should have 80 million cigarettes in it. This is the one. 465 cigarettes to be exact. Ball pin there. Does the margarine have to be refrigerated? I don't know. But I'm gonna stick it in there anyway. Okay, I'm pretty beat. I think I'm gonna call it stream for the night. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll catch up with you guys next time for episode 26. Take it easy.